procrastinated their alt fills? Guess who procrastinated repeatedly and consistently every day, every week? I don't know why I do it. But guess who procrastinated all their vaults? That would be me, if that was not apparent. So I got to do some vaults, because I would like the chance at a mythic item, because that is how World of Warcraft works. Got to get your mythic items, or you will not be able to play your character that you want to play. All right, let's go. Okay, warriors probably first. The other thing that I want to do is I do want a few healers this season. I kind of should be farming the Lumitar trinket on my Resto druid and my Resto shaman, as well as my Presevoker, but I'm not going to lie, I'm probably not doing that. That seems like a lot of effort. I don't know if I want to raid today. We'll see how much we can get through. At the very least, we're going to get 1 vault slot. At the very least, we get 1 vault slot, because I would like to play my warrior more. We are already at the point of the season in World of Warcraft where my druid is not getting taken to keys. Yep. Solo heal heroic. So I can solo heal, but I have to find a raid group to do it. That seems tough. I would also take it on normal, to be honest. Like, I would do it, but first things first, let me just get a warrior vault. My warrior is perfectly capable of doing hierarchies. Like, if they would take me, I would have no problem. What's up, MS? MC, rather. Hello, hello, hello. You got first today. Nice, nice. Nice and nice. All right, there's a 17 Floodgate with Ryu. 16 Gambit. Like I said, part of me doesn't know if I should do hierarchies for... My warrior is not geared, right? Like, he's got... I could even send these crests, can't I? Do I have a mythic thing to send it on? Mythic helm. My warrior isn't not geared. Like, I just need to craft bracers. I would send these... I'll craft... I have a prism. I got a... They're both champion, but still, 704 is solid. I got a crafted ring. Like, I'm not exactly not geared on the warrior. I could upgrade these boots, I guess. Not fear wearing, it's a props on my tank friend. But I'm only going to do 1 key this week, so it doesn't really matter too much. I have a heroic chest, don't I? Yeah. So I could send crests on that. Probably wait till next week. The only thing I will say is that I am a little bit disillusioned at the moment. Like, we could do this, technically. Warrior is solid if you want me. I don't know. I haven't actually... Every time I go do alt keys... I think... Okay, let me take a step back. Allow me to explain. Yeah, my warrior is like Giga Tank. He's amazing. However, I will say this. There are 2 problems I have with World of Warcraft. Actually, I have a bunch of problems, but mostly positive things to say. Except for a few things. Number 1. Allow me to explain. The elitism is still a problem. The fact that my druid will not get taken to keys when I can pretty much do what my warrior can do. Slightly worse. Oh, okay, 16 gamma. Let's do it. Hello. My warrior is honest. All right, let's do 16 gamma. Let's see if we can get this. But the second thing is something that I was going to say. I just forgot what it was. And that is the problem with me having had not coffee this morning. I decided coffee was not the way. But it did sound good. But I got Thai tea this morning. But I feel like I should... Yeah, man, my brain. I don't know. Yesterday, what happened was I had coffee in the morning. And I almost immediately regretted it, by the way. And I almost immediately... Because I crashed hard. And I don't know why caffeine does this to me. I don't know why caffeine does this. But I had coffee. And then I was just completely out of it. And it's a problem because I like coffee. The thing is, I really like coffee. Like, I want to be able to drink coffee. But I can't... I can't seem to figure out a way to do it where my body responds favorably and positively. So at the end of the day, I don't think coffee is for me. Good luck in your vault. Good night. Yo, thank you. Am I going to be around in the morning? Randall, probably not today. There is a lot of things that I want to be able to do in terms of vault fills. Like, I should do normal raid or heroic raid on my... Prot Pally for the chance of Brand. I should do it on my Resto Shaman for the chance at Lumitar Trinket. I should do it on my Druid for the chance at Lumitar Trinket. Druid is everything else. And I gotta do a vault on my Warrior. And I think a vault on my Shaman. My Druid has a full vault. And we'll see. Morning, Beyblades. How you doing? How you doing? How is it going, Beyblades? Have you done any more raid and /or keys? For once, I'm here before I go to bed. Haha, it's because I started on time today. Because I wasn't late. Because I wasn't late. That's why. All right, let's play. I want to play my warrior more. I do think my warrior is honestly very solid. I will prove it in this key, and I will not die, and I will do good. That is my... Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is my current warrior build. Actually, I was telling somebody about warrior earlier today, and I still feel like you can play heavy repercussions if you're dropping shield block and stuff. I guess I could play cheat death instead of indomitable, but I kind of like indomitable. It's not like the best. It's not like the worst either, though. Hi, Buitres. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, what are you doing with that build? Testing it. You don't like it? You don't like it? So I was testing basically a non-execute build where you don't actually press execute. You just be Giga Tank. And I wanted to see what the damage would be like if I was playing this build. The Indomitable is the one talent where I feel like you could obviously play this, or you could drop... There's a few things you could drop for the execute build, but it's effectively a Thane non-execute build, where you're not actually playing Thorum's Might, and you're playing here. Indomitable is bad? You sure? I mean, it's just an extra talent point, so this talent point can go anywhere. I could play Cheat Death, or I could play this, or I could play whatever. I have options on the Warrior and stuff like this, though. Yeah, this is only, but it's a few percent haste, so this is an option. I feel like this talent, if I play this build, if I wanted more damage, I could do even Tough as Nails, is genuinely not even that bad. But this is basically, I don't hit execute build. I just wanted to try it. I am a cooker, you know what I mean? I just like, so what I do is this. I like testing things because I don't see a reason not to. I have no problem just actually being like, I want to think for myself. I don't like copying builds from other people, you know what I mean? The rage on warrior side is kind of useless. I don't think so. You mean like this, like Blood Surge? Like the rage gen from this if you're not playing execute build, or what do you mean? Go short shockwave. Oh, you mean the maximum rage? Yeah, this is just because I'm bad. This is just because I'm bad. Like, this is just because I overcap sometimes and I'm playing it. But short shockwave also works. Either one works for me. Yeah, I was experimenting a little bit with this too. Actually, if I could play anything here, I kind of wish I could somehow grab... I like Bounding Stride, but it's all good. We'll see. Oh, we're a full group now. Let's go. Before I go, I have a team of 3 others I play with. You're the tank. Yep. You have a healer and 2 DPS. We're more than capable of doing 15, 16, maybe higher. But they just want to stay at 12 and fill vaults. Ooh. To be honest, Randall, I don't know if you can motivate people to do things they don't actually want to do, right? I feel like there are so many ways to play World of Warcraft and none of them are wrong. They're all correct. You can play World of Warcraft in any way, shape, or form as long as you're having fun. But the truth is that there are conflicts. A lot of the times there are conflicts. Also, Kato, you know how I said in Discord today that Kick never responded to me? Actually, they responded to me this morning and they declined the appeal. I logged in today and I was like, oh, they did respond. And they declined it. I was like, I'm surprised. I really thought they would accept it. But no, they, for some reason. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's okay. I'm kind of okay with not, I'm honestly kind of okay with not streaming there then. My family and friends, you know, are here. And it's okay. It's just, I feel a little bit slighted in some ways because I'm just like, wait, what did I do? But it's okay. It took them 14 days to review. The thing is, I feel like I don't actually review it, right? Like, I don't think they actually reviewed it. Nicola, I'll show you how I play warrior. You can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I don't pretend to be like the perfect warrior or anything like that. See if I have flasks on me. See if I got this or whatever. We're friends? I'd like to think so. I mean, you know, I will clear. I'm not like the parasocial type of friends. By far not. Yeah, I mean, I'm just chilling. But the thing is, so I was thinking about this, and I want to go on like a rant, dude. Like, I'm ready, by the way, to go on an actual, I'm ready to make oh, here it is. I want to make a YouTube video at this point. This isn't Streets, Gambit. But yes, Streets would be an execute build. So I'm ready to, by the way, full send a take on a YouTube video that I make public about the problems with World of Warcraft. I've been really thinking about this, and I actually came to an interesting conclusion. You want to hear it? You want to hear it? Every week we fill a vault and end up running a 15 or higher. I think that, Randall, one thing I would do is I would talk to them, by the way, to answer this question first, Randall. I actually think what I would talk to them and just say, hey, you guys realize that there's 4 months left of the season, right? Are we sure that we want to just do 12s for the next 4 months? I feel like that's how I would motivate people. If you want to motivate people, you want to appeal to their sense of whatever they're feeling. So I would say, I think that's what I would do. I would actually approach them and I would be like, hey, by the way, there's 4 months. Are you sure you guys just want to fill Vault? Like, we're going to have a lot of mythic items. Like, we're going to be pretty set on Vault stuff. I feel like maybe it would be fun to potentially push a little bit higher. Like, we have a group. We could totally do it. Might take some prog. Might be a little frustrating. But I think that, I don't know. There's a lot of time left before midnight. There's a lot of time left before the new X-Pack. Like, a lot. A flex redeem. I bet. I actually think the shirt I'm wearing is now too small for me. I've been eating so much. I've been eating, by the way. Like, eating. Like 4,000 plus calories a day. So I think I'm eating a little bit too much, actually, because I am getting large. This could look on your Twitch and YouTube is timed out or something because you can't join. Really? Let me see if I can fix that. Is this Discord link timed out right now? Oh, we're pulling. Hold up. I'm going to have to... Can you wait a second? Because this is 16. My warrior hasn't actually done a 16. Just wait aggro a second. We have a BM hunter. He has misdirect. Doesn't do anything. So I'm going to go here first. Sec. Aggro on warrior. Warrior is the one thing. So the main thing with warrior and aggro is this. I kind of need people to give me a second for the sake of aggro. So I want to taunt this over here. Like, I messed up already. But I just want people to give me a second. And if they do, we're going to have a great time this key. You know what I mean? I'm going to AoE taunt now for also the interrupt. And then I'm going to remember how to play warrior in 3, 2, 1. I'm remembering how to play warrior. There we go. Okay. So I know I want these mobs, but I don't want the other ones. And hopefully we'll have some sort of binding shot or CC or something. So this build is a non-execute build. It's a giga tank build. It's like the most tanky that warrior can be without cheat death. I'm going to... Nice ring of peace. Good. You just have to smash buttons faster. Actually, my problem with warrior is probably going to be the fact that I can't... Like, my ping is going to prevent me from playing it at the highest level. Honestly, ping is probably going to be the actual biggest problem. Oh, we have no grip for that one. Is it going to pull? Did it not pull? Unbelievable. Unbelievable that actually didn't pull. Oh, spell reflect on me. Oh, did I spell reflect too late? Sad. All right, cool. So I got to remember how to play warrior for a second, but here we go. Can you, if you want the Discord link, come over to Twitch, because the Discord link on Twitch is currently working. Boom. Spell reflect? Yes, give me the spell reflect. Oh, somebody kicked on my spell reflect? That's the one thing. I got to say, at the moment, I enjoy warrior, but I have one big problem with warrior. And it feels miserable when people kick on your spell reflect. Like, come on, man. Are you playing NA? Yeah. But since I play from Asia, like on Bear, you don't have to respond to procs as much. On Warrior, the problem is that you're actually supposed to respond to these shield, like, slam resets. You want to be, like, I'm going to miss shield slam resets. On Bear, I don't tend to miss many mangles. Sometimes I do. But I'm definitely going to be missing these. Like 100% on my warrior. I think that's going to be probably the biggest barrier for me to technically min-max this, whatever, though. Did I macro shit? No, ignore pain is scroll wheel, just like Iron Fur. Just exactly like Iron Fur, by the way. You guys know that warrior and Iron Fur are basic... Or, sorry, warrior and druid play almost identically, right? Do you guys know that right now? Aside from the fact that you can't block. Like, aside from the fact that you can take... back shots on a bear, but you can't on a warrior. You guys know that warrior and bear are literally almost identical tanks with the way that Mountain Thane plays currently. Rally cry here. Did you know that? If you did not know that, what's up, Drew? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Hi, Drew. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a video about this because I feel like people don't know that and they still get confused. They're like, they're like near identical tanks at the moment. Like, actually, though, they're, like, very, very, very similar. The rotation, the what you do is, except for the positioning. But otherwise, they're like almost identical. Say, did I buff my group earlier? I hope so. Cool. Like, warrior is giga tanky. Maybe even tankier than bear. Like, you actually physically cannot really die on warrior unless you drop your mitigation, which shouldn't happen. So warrior, I mean, my warrior is less geared than my druid. I still do big damn. Like, I'm doing big numbers. I feel solid. Like, maybe I could just play warrior too, because at this point in the season, man, it's already so meta-driven. People don't even want this, man. Yo, multiple awoos again? Hey, hi. So here, for example, I just pop this. I reflect that first cast. Oh, it's not on me. My bad. I'll AoE taunt for these casts. Ooh, I AoE taunted too early because I'm just a little bit inexperienced on the warrior still. But warrior is like, it. I guess this is a good key for it as well. But at some point, I should definitely make a video that just explains how similar they actually are. Because if you are a bear player and you want to try playing warrior, you're going to overcomplicate it for really no reason. It is... You just put the buttons on the same buttons as you would the other buttons, and then you put the other buttons like this, and then if you hit the buttons in the right order, and then you hit the other buttons in the right order, then you win. And it's like, boom. Easy plus 21 priority. Just like that. You just have to hit the buttons when you need to hit the buttons. It's really that simple, folks. I feel like people overcomplicate this game. You know, it's just a collection of buttons in the right order of the buttons. That lives on Mulberry Lane. Let's not pull this into boss. Let's make this an easy key. How sure are you, by the way, Nicholas? You said for sure. You were like, my talents are super weird. I mean, do you think it's an actual problem? Like, do you think I'm inting to play it? I feel like my single target damage will be slightly lower, but it's not exactly like I'm geared or min-max for single target damage anyways. You know what I mean? Yeah, just simply hit buttons. What's up, RFA? Good morning, good morning. I like seeing you in all the streams of my friends. Like, when I go say hi in the morning, I like seeing you there. I feel like I catch you all the time now. Let's go kind of into boss now, we can. And I'll taunt the boss. We'll go like this. And I told Jifa, oh, I'm actually playing. I was telling her about Warrior. I was just going on that rant, actually, because Warrior is, whoops, unless people get hit by some melee stuff they're not supposed to get hit by, that would be bad, especially if nobody has jumper cables, which they might not have, by the way. That would be very bad. Oh, somebody has cables. Good. Okay, good. Perfect. My Warrior feels really good, honestly. It's like immortal. It's really, really solid right now. It effectively can't die. Oh, watch the kicks. Watch the kicks. And it also does solid damage. But I do think that the problem with it is still that people aren't playing it quite right. Just like anything, right? Cool. So they're going to do that. I'm going to check where my blue one is. I'm a little inexperienced on Warrior still, but if I can do this well, I mean, I don't know. I've played Warrior before. This version of Warrior, though, is got to be one of the strangest versions of Warrior that's ever existed. Warrior used to have meaningful choice, but it really doesn't anymore. I forgot your name is different on YouTube. Oh, what's your name there? Wait, George, who are you? I got him. Okay, come here, dude. Please move to the side so I can pick up this ad right when it spawns. Cool. Nether prism trinket. Boom, 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 boom. Stormbolt that. We have no DK. If it's on me, hopefully they let me reflect it, but I don't think they're going to let me do that. I'm going to make sure I get this kick right here. Good. Well, that fire looks like it's in the team. Yeah, Warrior, if played well, is honestly a giga tank right now. Like, one of the reasons that it's so nice, but it's kind of it's a lot of niceties that exist with Guardian Druid as well. So Guardian Druid, one of the reasons that Guardian Druid is so nice is because it's so simple. Like, it's pretty hard to mess up, but I do find that people mess up Warrior a lot more than they mess up Druid. Because they have to track 2 resources, and it can get a little overwhelming to do so. I'm not actually sure. I think it's just a positioning. To be honest, I think the most underrated part of playing a tank in Mythic Plus is positioning. Can I see what talents? Yeah, I'm cooking. Once again, I'm a super weird WoW player because I've been thinking about this really. I've genuinely been putting a lot of thought into this. And there is a significant issue with World of Warcraft, and I have a cook as to what is contributing more to it. You want to hear my cook? This is a good one, too. I feel like I should make this a YouTube, because I've been spending a lot of time thinking about this, because, I'm addicted to the game, so what I do in my free time is think about the game, even when I'm not playing it, because, well, that's what addictions are. So I've been doing that, right? And I have an idea. I think the problem with the game actually stems a lot from AI. I mean this. I think that one of the issues with World of Warcraft right now is artificial intelligence and ChatGPT. Let's bring the point home, okay? Let's bring the point home. People think a lot less for themselves than they used to. In today's world, people don't like to think on their own, and they depend more heavily on resources to tell them what to do. Now, this has always been a thing in World of Warcraft. Sims have pretty much always existed, but I swear less of the player base used to use them. Class discords have pretty much always been a thing, but I swear more players used to actually be willing to try builds on their own. Nowadays, everyone knows, even for a plus 10, which is the wild thing, by the way. So even for a plus 10, what people are doing is saying, I should go to Murloc.io and see what the top players are doing. And that's what I should do. That is the right move. That's how I should play the game. I should go to Murloc.io and I should figure out what is the top warrior doing. It used to be that people of the highest level would do that. But honestly, people at 10s were not like reviewing logs, going to Murloc.io, Archon, GG, all this stuff. I swear that didn't used to happen. That's like not a thing that occurred before. That's like a new thing, actually, that people depend so heavily on all of that. Let's go here, probably shield wall, because I don't quite have my resources up. Might take me a second to build. Demo shout, boom, bam, bada bing, do. I don't think I'm going to get one tapped at all in this pool. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be like very tanky, and I can AoE taunt those casts as well. Yeah, we're giga tanky here. So basically, I think that one of the actual issues with World of Warcraft at this point is that instead of people thinking, oh, this might be fun, that talent might be cool, which used to happen a lot more, people are saying, you can't play that. So if I show you my build, I'm telling you I play a talent right now that no one is playing. And people are going to be like, you can't do that. That's a troll. I can't believe you're doing that. I thought you were a good player. I've lost all faith and confidence in you. It's like, bro, it's a single talent. Am I doing bad this key? Maybe my damage is slightly lower, but also I'm under-geared, not min-maxed, and the warrior is kind of a new character. Like, give me a break. I just think that we've all become so optimized in World of Warcraft that we've almost lost the plot of the fact that it's a game, and experimentation is good. But I swear, even what's happening with Resil's keys, and even at like 17s, 18s, people, if you're like, oh, I think I play, what about Fueled by Violence versus Brutal Vitality? They're like, what's that? Because they don't actually read their talents. They just straight up send whatever they're supposed to send, quote unquote. Oh, they're already stunned yard. Yeah, I can't. Oh, they're stunned yard. So like they literally just send whatever they're told to send. Does that make sense? I really believe this too. Like it's a genuine thing. What's our timer at right now? Hey, I don't think I trust doubling this. I think I should chain it. I don't think I should double it. This is going to be a cook, but I don't think I should double this. I think we're melee cleave. We have a monk, not a shaman. And I think I should play this kind of safe, because we will time this if we don't. We don't want to cost any sort of B-res or mistake here. So yeah, I think experimentation is good. I think that thinking for yourself is a positive thing. I think that more people should be willing to try talents that they might not be extra comfortable with and maybe aren't considered meta. Because the truth is, we're talking about a difference that doesn't matter until a plus 19, but never before have people been playing plus 15s like they were plus 19s. Like, that's a new thing. That's like a development that didn't really occur before. And I really think that that's one of the reasons why World of Warcraft feels so different. It's that people aren't really willing to think outside of what they're being told to think. And I think a lot of that is just like ChatGPT, AI, and just in general, the state of the world. People don't like thinking aside from what they're supposed to think, quote unquote. You know what I mean? That's a cook that I've been having, and I kind of stand by it. All right, obviously we have Giga Time here, so let's play the boss nice and safe. We're going to have Lust, full cooldowns, of course. And let's go. Yeah, so that is my cook. I think it does explain a fair bit about what's happening with the game. Okay, over here then. People are in the corner. Nice, perfect. Don't get hit by fire. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's an easy key. It's an easy key. Don't get hit by fire, please. I'll put the next breath out over to the side like this so everybody knows. You just stack on that little part right there. Oh, we didn't Lust earlier. Please don't wipe here. My warrior is actually so solid right now, but I would very much... I need IO, because right now my warrior has not a single 15 timed, and it just so happens my friend was in here, so he was going to take me, right? Okay, maybe a CC happens here. Maybe. No CC, that's okay. I'm going to Storm Bolt those so they stay kind of put. And then maybe like a Ring of Peace comes out because we're going to need to keep them here. You know? Shockwave. I'm not going to get hit by this. I'm not going to get hit. I'm going to give them the Sliver. Oh, okay. That's okay. We're just going to drag this over here. The Pally has Bubble. I don't like this boss. We were a little bit too far to the side. This breath is going to be right there. Any CC maybe. Any CC maybe. Yeah, I got it. Perfect. Nice positioning. Good. Aced it. All right, now we're going to go back over. I want this corner right here. We're going to go into this corner. I'm going to just plant. Probably take this frontal. It's okay. Sweaty, easy IO. Yeah, it's true. I smell myself today, so I'm hunting for IO. I know I'm going to get it, Pew Pew, because I can smell myself today. I was like, oh, shit. Like, should I shower? And I was like, I don't have time for showering. I got to get IO. Okay, perfect. Right there. Right there. Oh, that Ring of Peace actually took him out. That's okay. Stormbolt this one. We go back to this corner now that it's open. We took one extra one there. Here we go. Oh, yeah, this is an IO day for sure. I'm going to plant. I'm just going to take this, to be honest. It's okay. Plant. Come back into this corner. Just bring it over here. Bring the boss over here. I don't care about my damage. My single target damage is fine. It's okay. It's okay. Charge back to the boss, get my mitigation up, go over here. We're back into this corner, so everybody should be perfectly in line here. I'm not going to get hit by that frontal because then I'll die. Perfect. We go back kind of over to this corner over here. Boom, boom, pow. Well managed, this boss. This boss is kind of annoying. I don't really like it. Nobody really likes it. I'm kind of surprised they never nerfed it from PTR. This boss, I mean, everybody agrees this boss is like solo almost ruins this key, right? Like, this is actually a good key. Like, Gambit is genuinely kind of fun. It's got fun pulls. It's pretty simple. It's straightforward. It's all good, right? Like, Gambit is not a bad key. However, I aimed that one slightly wrong, by the way. It's just this boss. Like, everyone knows it's literally just this boss, yeah? Okay, hold up. Shockwave. I'm going to aim this here so they have room. I'm going to Heroic Leap out. You like this boss? Dex, you like this boss? Nobody likes this boss. It's annoying for the tank. It's annoying for the DPS. It's annoying for the healer. You like this boss? What do you like about this boss? That he's a dragon pirate? Okay, I could have done this slightly better, by the way. I was a little lazy. So we're going to get those two, and then we're going to put them over here. Main tank, and I like this boss. Nah, it's impossible. You're an imposter. You must be... All right, let me ask you a question. You like spaghetti? Do you like spaghetti? Because that's a spaghetti take, right? That's the most imposter take I have heard. We're going to stun this here, and no one's going to die. We're going to kill a boss. Yeah, you like spaghetti. I told you. See, you like spaghetti. You're an imposter. I told you. I have this boss as a mountain still. I forgot to farm it in front of him. I'm a healer main. Yeah. Easy. There we go. Yeah, you probably like soup, too. It's true. You probably like soup. As a melee, you hate that. Everybody hates this boss. It's not fun. The thing about bosses is you got to think, is it fun for any role? First star. Grab the first star because actually we have so much time right now. Kill the first AoE and then I'll grab these. First star first. Do the first one here. I've learned that this is such a better way to pull this. If you just get this first star first, we have no DK, right? So we're going to need to actually go out for this kick, and I don't want to chain this too early. It's a pretty... I want to pull this last area kind of safe. Here we go. Perfect. That kick right there. Perfect. And then I will save my AoE taunt. We overlapped kicks there, so I'm just going to watch out for this one. We have a lot of stuns, so we're stun DRing mobs like way too quickly. Because that's not going to stun, and that cactus is going off on the healer. Here we go. I'll get this next kick. I want to pull this area safe because we have time so easily right now, and this is kind of like IO for the warrior. I don't know, my warrior, I think my highest warrior key is a 14 right now, but I happen to have friends here. Like I said, I don't think I'm doing bad. I feel like my damage could be min-max for sure, but I feel omega tanky. Like, oh, sorry, I dropped my shield. Never mind. I was omega tanky right before that moment right there. First time I dropped my shield is key. All right, let's go here. We have cooldowns, so we can do these two together. But please, for the love of God, do not pull anything else. This is like cooldowns. Let's go. Boom. I'm going to AoE taunt on the cast when the star happens, okay? Let's try to drag him a little bit more over here, first of all. So when these casts happen, not this one, not this one, not this one. This one here, probably. Actually, we have a cap totem. We're good. Okay, so I save my AoE taunt then for the next one. Because it's a silence. What do you think about the new updates? I think that they've messed up with... I think they've tried to do something with Turbo Boost. I think they cooked in the bad way. I don't like that the fact that crests are not uncapped when Turbo Boost comes out. That's a very strange thing, and it also encourages you not to spend crests this next week or this week. Because upgrading your tier is more important than just getting your full... You know what I mean? Oh, I should rally cry this. Rally cry. It's okay. I'm good. I just got hit in the back there for a second, but it's all good. Legion Remix is interesting, though. Yeah, you're looking forward to the stuff. Oh, did they announce that, old man? Wait, Rhythm. Wait, did they announce that? Since when? What's the talent nobody plays? Indomitable. I'll show you at the end of this key because I'm a little focused because we can time this like super easy right now. So it's this. This is my talent build. I'm playing Indomitable in a no execute build, which is a very passive. It basically, I'm playing it like it's a Guardian Druid, so it's very passive right now. It's a very kind of... what I'm currently doing is a very passive... Please don't kick my reflex. Every reflect I've had this dungeon has been unfortunately giga kicked. Is rude. Rude behavior. Let the thing cast on the warrior. So my damage is a little bit less. This isn't a max damage build. Like, I'm not playing the Thane executes. I'm playing just like kind of more like passive... Just like you spam Thunderclap, you hit the shield slam, you spam the Thunderclap, you do the thing, etc., etc. However, I feel immortal, and my damage is decent. It's not bad, so I have no real issue with it. Like, I have no actual problem with it. I'm chilling at the moment with this build. That kick right there. Let's make sure that doesn't go off, because he would die. Perfect. We just finished this off. We'll play nice and say we got 8 minutes for boss, so unless we all perish, we're going to be okay. How long is maintenance tomorrow? I don't know. Well, wait, it shouldn't be that long, right? Wait. Maintenance... Well, because the Turbo Boost is not coming out tomorrow. It's coming out a week from now. Right? Wait, right? I am a mystery and agent of chaos. The one I am everybody. I don't know who that is. All right, let's go. Taunt the boss. Let's do it. It's only 1 hour, because it'll be next week that has the long maintenance. Yeah, it'll be next week that has long maintenance. Cool. Pick up aggro. And then we have a shaman, but otherwise I'm just going to watch. We have the binding shot. Solid. Binding shot will work for this. Make sure that cast does not go off. Have you ever actually had this cast go off before? It really hurts. Hunter is going to do the star. Healer is going to have time to heal. Mistweaver is not the best at this. So you have to be... We could wipe here, but we could play it nice and safe, preferably. Let's save my Nether Prism for the rest. At the same time, yeah, it hurts. That cast is a wipe on a 16. It's okay. Actually, this boss is really weirdly hard for pugs. It shouldn't be that bad, but it's because the heal requirement is tough, and you're supposed to have your DPS do it. You're supposed to have your DPS actually do this boss. like the star, right? Like your healer is not responsible for doing it at higher levels, but oftentimes your healer is responsible for doing it. And so I guess Resto Druid's probably fine with it, but there's a lot of healers that will struggle a lot, like a Disc Priest or something. In particular, I've noticed that Disc Priest cannot heal this, by the way. I know you from Twitch. This is your leverage. I still believe that if people cook their own builds, thought about their class more, and you know what I mean? I think that that would be better for the game overall. I think that it's something I wish more people were okay with instead of just copying builds blindly. I wish more people were just a little bit more flexible with not only the builds they play, but also how they choose to play the game. Let's make sure this assassin does not get any extra casts off here. I do think it would be good for the game if that happened. 15 was fine. Okay, let's go over here then. 15 was fine. I wasn't doing the stars, though. So, like, it's not... So, I think it's okay to heal, but I just think it surprises people. Like, I think that the biggest thing is I notice that a lot of people get very surprised by the damage, and if they maybe aren't expecting it, or maybe they're newer to that key level, or something. Well, that was a really bad first star. That was so unfortunate. He has Onk, which is fine, but he didn't press Ascendant, so he's okay. He's not going to lose crazy damage. He just loses Lust. That was a super bad. That was unlucky that it was actually the first one there. Oh, the epic version of Midnight. Do you know if the... Ooh, I have no idea. Sorry. I have not been paying attention to the things. Yeah, you got to respect the dot. Ooh, he got clapped. That's okay. We have a res, but I have to go do this. I have to get one of these stars. I got Leap. It's okay. There's only one left. I'm pretty... Oh, there's two left. There's two left. There's two left. He's going to go do it. Okay. Rally Cry. Rally Cry. Rally Cry. Rally Cry. Rally Cry. This next one's going to be tough because he didn't get to prep his healing properly. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. This boss is so hard for... please don't die. This is such... We got this so easy right now. My warrior craves the IO. I crave for the IO. I hunger. I hunger like Frostmourne hungers. Please do not wipe here. I need this. It's not... We've been doing well. I need this. I hunger for it, though. Here we go. Character boost is also... No, wait. We can... Ziv. I mean... Oh, my God. The things I have seen on this boss in particular... Like, this boss in particular... The things I have witnessed... The thing... It's why I have insomnia. This single boss is why... No, I'm just kidding. There's actually other bosses instead. It's a combination of bosses. Okay. So the healer's currently... I think the hunter should do it. I'm not going to lie. I feel like the hunter should really be doing... Oh, that's a close one. Careful, careful. We're in the right spot. Does he want me to do it? Because nobody's doing that star right now. Should I go leap for it? Okay, we have no rally cry. Careful. The healer really should not... There's the hunter. He's going to do it. Watch out. That's your uncle? Wait. Is that a joke? Or you mean like your biological uncle? What? What do you... What? No, for real? What? What? Narc is your uncle? I've known him for a long time. Wait. Your actual real life uncle? Like, not like, oh, his Uncle Narc. Like your literal, so your dad or your sister's brother. Your familial, blood-related uncle. Not like, oh, his unk. Like, whatever people say. I don't know. The youngins say weird things these days. I'll still play my warrior. I will probably... Wow. That really? That's so wild. You know how long I've known him, actually? I've known him for a long time. I consistently decline his boomies to all of them. I consistently decline his boomie from my keys. Because he's a boomie. Not because he's narc, by the way. You can tell him I said that. GG's. I'm sorry. Thank you for... Thank you for trusting my warrior. So, by the way, my warrior is like, he has no IO. So this was a nice little 16 here. He has actually no IO. Is this neck? Leech neck? No, it's okay. This is my warrior right now, by the way. So this is my warrior. Not quite min-max, 711, not 715 plus, but he's solid at the moment. I really feel very solid with the warrior. Yep, thank you. Nice little 16 done. That's so random, actually. Can you help me become flexible? Like, in real life or in game? Flexible, like, ooh, I'm a tree, I do yoga? Or, like, what type of flexible are you talking about? Or, like, flexible, like you could put your feet behind your head and impress people. Um... Yeah, I felt so. This, by the way, this is the talent I was playing. It's not that good, but it's just a talent point. I could do slightly more damage if I didn't play it. This was the Indomitable talent. It actually, so it's 6% max health and some healing. You don't need it for. I'm like super tanky. I didn't feel at any point though, in real life, like ankle to ears. That's so wild. That is wild. That's so cool. Your family plays. Wow, is this talent here? He's not that good. You could totally drop it for literally anything. Cheat death for an extra thing here. You could drop it for tough as nails, which actually weirdly does a few % overall damage, or the execute talent, play sudden death, whatever. I was just experimenting. I like trying things. I wanted to see how it felt compared to cheat death because it does overlap with your cloak. Not bad. The 25% rend also feels pretty good on like mass AoE dungeons. I think I could see myself playing the execute because I just felt super solid. GG's. Well played, well played. Nice healing. I've never done execute build. Do you lose much survival? Yeah, you do. I mean, like, I notice myself. If you do a full execute build, right? I like this monk, actually, if he wants to play more. If you want to play more. And he felt solid. I like this monk. So, the problem with the execute build is if you only play the one talent here, then I don't think you lose that much. In my opinion, if you play this one, you don't lose that much. Like, this talent here is fine, but if you start playing sudden death, it's like, okay, you still don't lose that much. This is still decent damage. This is fine. My problem is when you actually start dropping to pick up Massacre. Then I start feeling bad. That's when I start feeling like, okay, now what do I drop? I have to drop a talent point to pick up Massacre, so then I can really do manual executes and do really big damage. And then you obviously swap Gathering Clouds to Thorum's Might. I think it's absolutely manageable. I think you could do this. You know what I mean? You want to do 17 Ecodome? Sure. Ecodome's not bad. We could do... I feel like Ecodome pretty easy. Go Dome pretty chill. Maybe 16. Hailrick just subscribed. Hello there. Hi. Hello. Thank you for the sub. Oh, wait a second. That means the total goes up. We are that much closer. That means we are that much closer to the in real life stream. 28 out of 100. Hey, Hale. Thank you for the sub, dude. I would make a video about how Warrior is pretty similar to Druid. I think that if you understand the things, right? Need 14 aura. Not at the moment. Next week, maybe. Not at the moment. Thank you, though. That's still so wild that I happen to know two people who are related to the game. Zoltan, do I like horror movies? Nah. If I wanted to be scared shitless and have an adrenaline rush, I would simply walk outside. Like, why would I do that to myself? I would just walk outside. You know what I mean? Like, why would I go pay money to be at the movie theater so that I can get scared when all I have to do is go to New York City and step outside for 5 minutes? Right? Right? I don't understand horror movies. The news? Yeah, that's a great point, Requiem. I opened my app. Listen. I opened my phone today, and I was like, I wonder if I was. And I happened to open the wrong app, and the first thing that came up was World News. And I glanced, and the very first thing it said, mass shooting. However many people died. And I was like, bro, why? What's the benefit of me reading this? Like that, like, you know what I mean? What's the problem with me reading that? Doesn't my druid need a 17 ecodome? Wait. I think my druid needs 17. No joke. I think my druid actually needs 17 ecodome. We could go swap to guardian for 17. And if it goes 16, I go back warrior. Yeah, we could play a druid. Why not? Tank? Tank. I'm an absolute wuss. I bought the horror game Outlast instead of 20 minutes hiding behind a desk. But I don't like horror games. Again, and I stand by this point, by the way. I will stand by this point. Okay? Listen. Okay, listen. I don't understand horror movies, and I don't understand horror games. If I wanted to be scared, I would attempt to socialize with people I do not know, and /or I would simply go outside in New York City, Chicago, or pretty much any major city. If I wanted the adrenaline rush, if that is what I was craving, I would simply put myself into a social scenario that I am uncomfortable in. Problem solved. Why pay money to go to a cinema to accomplish the same thing? It never made sense to me. Like, doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. These are the types of things I have to clip so that I can eventually have it, though. You switching to your druid? Yeah. I play. Let me go swap to the druid for this, I think. Actually, I would rather get that real fast. I gotta remember to clip stuff. Oh, speaking of which, let me go check this. All right, huh? Oh, you guys want to know something absolutely crazy? I never thought this was gonna happen. I'm incredibly excited. It's actually very exciting. I never thought this would happen. But you know actually what happened? My dad is coming to Thailand. I don't know if he'll want to say hi on stream though. I have no idea if he's going to want to say hi on stream. It won't be for another several months, but my dad is actually traveling to Thailand. How interesting. He's not much of a traveler, and I genuinely appreciate the fact that he will come all this way just to basically come see my home. I think that's pretty cool. I respect it. It's not easy to travel. Like, I'm not much of a traveler either, to be honest. Like, I also don't like traveling, so I really appreciate the fact that it's not so easy. Like, if you're not a traveler, some people are like, oh, I love traveling. Of course I'd come to Thailand. But a lot of people don't. And that's very respectable in my opinion. Baby. My druid already has a full vault, but honestly, IO is IO, and I'll take it. I think this healer was pretty good. I think that he has a very fair chance of healing a 17 ecodome. So why don't we apply and see if we can grab it? Yeah, I do need 17 ecodome. That's kind of crazy to me. I still need this key. And if it goes to 16, I'll hop back on the warrior. Ecodome here. Voila. Perfect. It is me. It is I, the druid. Voila. Perfect. And let me make sure my build is not a weird double FC build. We're good. All set. Okay. What time is it right now? 1 o'clock. Is it too late for caffeine? Let me ask you an honest question. Is it too late for caffeine? I don't think so. Because there was a shop that was closing today, so I got 3 different teas that I wanted to try, and I tried one of them, and they were very good. Is it too late for Thai tea? I don't think so, right? Drink 3 coffee. No, not coffee. Too strong. I can't handle coffee. I can't handle coffee. Oh, what's up, G-Dub? Yo, what's up? I wish YouTube didn't make me slide it to live, bouncing back and forth hard. Yeah, it is true. That's true. Morning, T-Mook. Hey, T-Mook. When was the last time you had tar-flavored ice cream? G-Dub, did you know that tar-flavored ice cream is a real thing? Did you know that that's not a weird... Like, that's not something that the dinosaurs used to have as a dessert. It's a literal thing. Imagine going to a Triceratops and being like, you want some tar-flavored ice cream? They would be like, ah! Because they'd be scared, right? Because that you're basically, that's cannibalism. Isn't tar decomposed dinosaur? This summer from a little ice cream shop down the street, apparently tar-flavored ice cream is a very deep, like, burnt caramel, which actually sounds delicious when you say it like that. But when you say it like the dinosaur version, it's scary. Again, that should be clipped. Like, that was funny. I came up with that off the rip. I'm proud of it. Is it a dad joke? Absolutely. Am I positive I don't have children out there? No. But it seems like, because of my humor, like, that was pretty funny. T-Muck, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you just laugh? Is he hyped up on coffee? No. I actually crashed so hard yesterday from the coffee. All right, Kato. I'm going to need you to be real with me. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny was the dinosaur joke just now? I need to know. I need the feedback. I require external validation. Hey, Wolf. Hope you're having a good one. Thanks, Wolf. Are you going to sleep soon? 6? I'll take it. That was pretty good. 6 out of 10. That's solid. I giggled while sipping my coffee. Fantastic. You see? I got to clip this. I got to go. Hold on. Wait. I got to do the clip button. There you go. Sleep soon. Thank you for saying hi, Wolf. Hey, Wolf, you know Kick responded? My appeal was denied. So I will not be back there, unfortunately. By the way. So we are no green gamers. Unfortunate. Hey, 6 out of 10 is pretty good. You can't always score gold. Right? Like a 10 out of 10 is I'll take 6 out of 10. Yeah, no problem. Sending a big key. What's on the agenda? Yeah, so I did a 16 gambit on my warrior. Wait, why does he want a rogue? Oh, we're playing like a fizz comp. I don't think rogue is required, by the way. I think shaman, by the way. Shami over rogue, by the way, is either works. We could play either. Yeah, 6 respectful. This is a 17 eco. I already have a full vault on the druid, but I'm kind of a little bit sad about my IO because I'm just missing a few easy keys. This one's pretty easy. I timed the 16 on my warrior, and so I'm on the druid now, about to play the druid. And if we fail the 17 on the druid, I can go back to warrior for the 16, etc. We're getting up there. I mean, turbo boost is it's such a weird thing. Like, T-Muck, have you been pushing IO? Yeah, I mean, like, it's so weird because what's the point in pushing right now, except for fun? Like, fun is a good reason, but like, it's gonna be invalidated in 2 weeks. Well, 3 weeks, I guess, because it's not uncapped. What is the point of turbo boost if it's not uncapped crest? What is the point of turbo boost if it's not uncapped? I don't understand. I just do it for fun. I'm working on 16s on my warlock. That's fair. It is uncapped. Wait, Argus, hold up. Take a step back. Next week, 1 week from now, turbo boost is coming out. Are crests uncapped on that week? I thought it was 2 weeks later. I thought they were delaying it. I thought it was 2 weeks later. Are you sure that it is? I thought that it was delayed. There are so few keys in the finder, it's true. Yeah. Pretty sure the 7th is uncapped crest and vendors. Really? I thought the 7th... Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was delayed. Didn't hear the other part you mentioned. I thought it was the 7th is the turbo boost, but it's not uncapped. I thought it was only uncapped on the 21st. So it's 2 weeks, not just for the vendor, but also for the cap crests. Which is just really strange, because that means, like, it's like just extending it by 2 weeks. As of the week of October 21st, the cap for crest is lifted. That's what I thought they confirmed, right? I would take a DK. I think the timer here is fine. I think DK is solid. Raptor DK, I don't know. Sure. Timer is easy. Quote from Blue Post. So in that case, it's not uncapped now. What's the seventh? Higher item. The seventh is just turbo boost, just a higher item level on gear. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold up. I gotta save some of these clips. I'm trying my best, man. Okay, let me tell you something weird. This is what I was thinking about. I actually thought about this, and I think it's a very true thing. That's dumb. How are you? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Zoltan. That's why I think it's weird. In fact, because on the Turbo Boost, I was a fan of Turbo Boost last season. I think Turbo Boost was a good idea. It brought life back into the game. Everybody logged in, and it was a mid-season boost. Like, I think it was absolutely a good idea. I think Turbo Boost was actually a decent idea. However, if you delay it by 2 weeks, I don't think it's a good idea. I think that people will get frustrated. Like, I don't think it will breathe life back into the game the way that they want it to. Does that make sense? I'm not. I mean, I have things I could spend crests on, but I'm encouraged to save them. Like, I have a lot of crests, actually. Dude, I have so many crests. I think that is delayed, so that's what I think. I think it has to be about Legion Remix. I also think it's a Fellowship deal. I think that Blizzard is afraid of Fellowship. I think that they're making decisions about the release cadence of things. I think they're scared of Fellowship. I would be if I was them. Do you know how many people have told me, yeah, they should be? Do you know how many times I've heard from high key pushers? We're not talking casual WoW players. We're talking about people who are addicted and dedicated to this game. Do you know how many times I've heard them tell me their entire Mythic Plus team is going to go play Fellowship? A lot at this point. I've been talking about it for a bit, and people are like, yeah, we're going to bring everyone to want to play. Yeah. Is Legion Remix even that exciting? How, okay, they won't play. No, Fellowship is going to have the same problems as WoW, give or take. Like, it's going to have similar problems. Fellowship is like a 2 week and done. I don't think it's 2 weeks. I think it's more than that, though. I found Fellowship boring, but there's going to be new heroes and variety. I think the problem with it is there's no variety right now, right? There's only like 2 tanks, 2 healers, and a few DPS. Let me go get some tea. Oh, watch this. I'm going to show you. I got the Ceylon tea. It is very good, but I'm going to go get it real fast. I don't think it's too late for caffeine. Is the side chick... Duke. No. They have an endless mode. It's just Mythic Plus. They feel slow. Welcome to my life. Everything feels slow for me. I play with 200 ping. Look at this. I love this. It's like a flask. Look, 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 look. I'm like drinking from a flask. Look, look. Look. It's like I'm drinking from a flask. You see this? Look. Hold up, wait. Let me do it right. You see this? Isn't it like cool? It's like Ceylon tea. It's like Ceylon milk tea. It's delicious. Very good, very good. You see this? This is milk tea. It is unbelievable good. It looks like it's just milk tea. It's just bubble tea. They put this in like to-go bottles, but I do feel as though I should be watching American football, and also I got to be sitting. Yeah, never mind. These shorts are way too short for that. And I gotta be like, but I gotta be doing like the masculine. Whatever. I don't know how to do it actually. The glass looks alchemical. Is this weird for you guys? This is what they put to go things, and this is very. What buff does this give? That's a good question. I'm getting buffed up in real. This is alchemical chaos, I suppose, in real life. The beard is giving me the illusion of being a real man. Yeah. Look. Look at this. Increased for... Flex. No. Do you watch American football? Okay, so it's probably the most masculine thing about me. Okay, not the most. Is one of the most. Are we phased? Oh, we're phased. Is that what's happening? Okay. I do like American football. Yeah. I wish I could watch it easier in Thailand, but I can't watch it so easy in Thailand. I can't. There's no like way to watch it here, unfortunately. I do like American football. Hey, Hel, thank you for the sub earlier, by the way. I will use it. Who's my favorite team? The Chargers. You don't really decide on a favorite team as an adult. Whoever you grew up with, you have a loyalty to, right? Chargers. Are you close to 70-30? No, 60-40. The Partner Plus program for Twitch is super cool, but it is, let me put it this way, near impossible. I mean, not impossible. It's like the 70-30 split is very, I don't know, probably like a year or two off of that. I was like, dude, can you imagine having 300 individual tiered subs? That's a lot. How many subs do you guys think I have? Wait, like, so Partner Plus tier 2, the 70-30 split is 300. Partner Plus tier 1 is 100. 100 is like already a big ask for people. This month, for example, I hit it this month. People helped me hit it this month. There was one day I was concerned about it, and then basically I got it. Yeah, I got it this month, which is very cool, by the way, and thank you. It's very difficult. Lost to the chance of parlay. No, listen. That game was very unfortunate. That game was highly unfortunate. Oh, sorry, I am ready. I'm going to show them the route that we're going to do, and let's do 17 Ecodome. Did I share the route? Here, hold up. Oh, he's pulling. Wait. I was sharing the route. Is he pulling? All right, I think we're pulling. Hold up. The Chargers are trash. Hey, hold up. Don't come in here and do I don't need it for the rest of the year. Yeah, it is very helpful. And for sure, well, JJ, the kick responded, and my appeal was denied there, unfortunately. No problem. So I will not be there anymore. We will be on here. I have no food buff this key, but no one will know because I'm going to do big damage anyways. So nobody would know that I have no food buff this key. Boom, 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 boom. Pull this. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Big Guardian Druid, go burr. Big Guardian Druid, go burr. What's up with kick? So, okay. Can anybody do exclamation Discord? I don't think I have it pinned. Can anyone just type in right now for me, exclamation Discord? If you would like to know all the specifics, I put it in the Discord under social media tab. Go find the social media tab in Discord, and I wrote about it. That is, because it's just like drama a little bit. I don't really want to get into it too much. I wrote most of the specifics there, and if I'll update, I think there's like one thing I didn't write, and I'll update it there since I got the official confirmation today. Yeah, it's okay. Ooh, Guardian Druid, go burr. Let's just pull this. This key is so easy. Why don't we just finish this off a little bit? I don't mind chaining. With this comp, you can chain, but I don't want to be pulling. That last ejection will go off, right? So that's, see the thing? Oh, I knew I shouldn't. He did have Spell Reflect, Health Potion, everything, but it was not worth the chain if he's going to die there. You see that? I was thinking, I was like, okay, it's fine to chain that last ejection. I watched him have all the cooldowns, but after here, we should wait a little bit. Hey, cats. Hi, cats. How's it going? Hello. Do you know I'm going to be living with cats soon, though? You can watch a guy? Yeah, I know. It's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is, and I am just not a well, I'm not a confrontational person, but at the same time, I don't like picking fights when they're meaningless. It is so hot in Sydney. It's 30. You think 32 degrees Celsius is hot? Excuse me, Wix. Come to Thailand. It's like 40. You think 32 is a light summer breeze, my friend. 32 is a light summer breeze. 17? It doesn't get 17 in the dead of winter. In the dead of winter in Thailand, the lowest it gets... Yeah, Korea's 39. There we go. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. You said 32 is burning hot. You would not make it in the tropics. It's also humid here, so I guess it doesn't... Stop exaggerating. Well, hold up. Well, you gotta let me embellish a little bit. It doesn't not... Well, hold up. Wait, kitty. What? It gets down to 12... No, not in Bangkok. No, not in Bangkok it doesn't. You're talking about, like, the country bumpkin side of Thailand that no one actually goes to. No, not in the city. No, it does not. When? I would like the proof. I'm talking about BK... No way. I disagree. When? Every single year, There is no shot. I look at this shirt that I am currently wearing. First of all, is a bit too small for me, and I should really get a new shirt. I don't buy clothes very often. Oh, my tier set. Okay, good. I got the refresh. Nice. I think there are two. Like the coldest it gets here is what? When? Hold on, let me think about this. Like 21, 22 maybe. Dead of winter. I will wear this shirt in what's the coldest month? January, December. Oh, look at that Guardian Druid damage. Look at that Guardian Druid damage. What's the coldest month here in Thailand? Okay. Hey, Mavino. Hey, what's up? No shirt changes, dude. I don't have enough clothes. I should get new clothes, to be honest. I really should. Winter is like 25 in the day, 0 at night. What is the coldest month in Thailand? I don't think I will. There's like a whole week. What do you mean a whole week? That barely qualifies. Well, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Nice job, Monk. I wonder how Mistweaver will actually be able to handle this. It could. I wonder if he'll struggle at all. Guardian Druid's blasting. Guardian Druid's blasting. Dead of Winter, 16 to 21 during that. I disagree. Loving the facial hair. Thank you. He is about to pop his cooldown, so he'll overtake everybody soon. Cool. Gonna go over here. It's gonna be a little bit hard because they're in the sludge. Oh, that guy's over there. Hold up. I in-cap. I can War Stomp. I can stun them like this. War Stomp. The healer has to heal. He's doing a great job. This healer is... Okay. Yo, we got all the ads. Last second. Good, 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 good. Nice. Will you still get paid because I hear that someone is withholding from... On which platform, JJ? Love the raccoon plushie. Oh, thank you, Cats. Oh, Cats, I was saying that... so I've confirmed. I signed the contract where I'm moving in 30 days. In 30 days now, by the way, I am moving. Yeah, this guy, he's good. He's a good Mistweaver at the moment. In 30 days, I am moving, and I am moving just to a house. I'm moving from my... I live in like a one-bedroom apartment right now. I'm moving to a house. I'm abandoned. They never... Wait, what? No, I haven't heard of that, JJ. But also, like, I'm a very... Like, I play... Everything I do is above the rules. I would never chance what I have here to do that. Do you know what I mean? Well, the green app, to clarify, like, that did happen to me, so... That, I don't know, but that's like a newer thing. Gonna be haunted or what? The house? I don't think so. I hope it's not haunted. I'm very sensitive. I'm scared of ghosts. Well, not like scared of them, but I'm sensitive to them. I don't want to deal with ghosts. That was one of the questions, by the way. You know the dating show I was in? The dating show that I was a part of? Ooh, all of the ads just got eaten. That's not good. The dating show that I was a part of, one of the questions we had to answer was, have you ever had any supernatural activities? Oh, we are gonna die, by the way. We're probably... You want to see the dating show? I don't know if I can share it with stream because it's got some personal information, so I might not be able to, like, when it airs, I have to watch the whole episode first. The thing is, I don't know if you know this, but there are some weird people on the internet, and it's not always a good idea to share with them the information that... You know what I mean? Is it no, it's a small show. It's not like a major show. Like, you've never heard of it. It's a pilot episode for a show, to clarify. It was not, you know what I mean? That one he had Cocoon for. This one he has Diffuse. He has AMS. We have to basically kill him before the next AoE, because he has a damage amp right now by 45%. And he actually hurts. Yeah. But, okay, so in the thing we had to answer, have you ever had a... Also, keep in mind that my partner on the show did not have a lot of TV experience. They really didn't have a lot of TV experience, so it was a bit of a problem just because they didn't know how to respond to some things. As an example, to clarify, the question was, have you ever had a supernatural experience? They were like, oh, well, actually, yeah. And they went on like a 4-minute rant about their weird ex-boyfriend's house and how they had a dream of this and a ghost of this or whatever. But the problem with, oh boy, the problem with that is that it's not a good answer for TV because people are not really interested in a 4-minute story about her ex-boyfriend's house when she woke up in the middle of the night and there was like a Thai dancer in this weird outfit who was like, oh, but then heard this and heard that. And I was like, it's not a good TV answer. Like, that's not... Like, they're going to have to cut everything you just said. because they want short, simple, sweet. You know, you say something like cannibalism or whatever, entertain the peoples, and is a wrap. Out of curiosity, what happening with this hunter? Out of curiosity, what is happening with the... Oh, so we can kill this boss, and the timer here is pretty friendly, but are you noticing this? I'm noticing a bit of a disturbing trend here. His mouse broke. Potentially. That's okay. We could try. I wouldn't call it key, but our damage is, I would say, disturbingly low. Let's try this pull and see how it goes. We did bring him to do damage, so it's a bit suspicious that he is not. That's okay. If we don't time it, we don't time it. It's kind of an end of the week key. But I think the healer is owning right now. Like, he's doing a great job. I think this healer, he's very impressing me at the moment. That was a good spell reflect, by the way, for the warrior. A lot of damage happens here, no problem. Gotta go up and go. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate you saying hi. Oh, my tea. That's right. Hold on. I want to drink my tea, but I also don't want to die here. Did he just cocoon me? No faith. Did he just cocoon the guardian druid? Excuse me. I feel personally offended when my healers external me, by the way. Oh, this is not dead. Yeah, okay. Now it's key, by the way. Yeah. Need more damage on the sentinel if you play it. No needs to die much faster. Higher key. Very curious about this. The bubble of shame. I don't need this though. All good. All good. I want to see if he'll do the 16 on my warrior. What was happening though? Like on the first boss, was he doing more boss damage, or was it just? On my head to bed. See ya. Let's see. Ashikar 746 mil. No, everybody was. Oh my god, the warrior was completely clapping everybody there. I get pain some cocoon on your bear. Well, bear is so tanky that it does feel a little bit strange when people external it. All good. All right. I already have a full vault on the bear. Hi, Specky. Also, sorry, let me go clarify something in the social media tab, which I don't think I said, to be honest. Also, to clarify one more thing. If you guys want more drama about all that stuff, I will clarify one more thing in the social media tab of Discord. Clearly been traumatized by VDHs? Yeah. Alright, my warrior already has a key. Let's go over to the Resto Shaman and make sure he gets a vault. I need to make sure that we get a Resto Shaman vault key. I don't know if I even have one. And then look at my Prez Evoker as well. And we'll do some vaults. DMs confirming that. They don't like me. So it was what I don't like. So I don't. Okay, that's the last thing I will clarify on that, and we'll just leave that there. Nope. But if you want, you can read that last thing I posted, and then you will be up to date. Then it will make more sense. Honestly, if you read that last thing, you'll be like, oh, okay, I have a 16 done. Great. My Resto Shaman has a 16 done. Let me go look for a normal raid really quick. I don't want to do it. Why do I have to do things in this game that I don't actually want to do? Heroic Lumithard, that's exactly what I need. I don't want to do it. Should I just do it and then, like, chill? Like, just, I mean... But the trinket is so good for healers. Like, if I want to actually... By the way, my Resto Shaman's kind of... He has, like, 3,300 IO. Like, he's not far off. Like, he's good right now. It will be easy. I know it'll be easy, but it's boring. This is why I want to play Fellowship. Like, I want to actually play Resto Shaman this season. Like, this is a good season for Resto Shaman. He's geared, too. Like, he has mythic chests that I haven't fully up. He's got a lot of gear. Like, my Resto Shaman is properly geared. I just... need that trinket. It's the only thing I need, because this trinket is really bad. Really bad. All right, here, let me just... Fine. But I gotta tell them I can solo heal it. Do you rabbit? Yeah. Is this... They're on Lumithar right now. For what it's worth, I can solo heal this. I'm queuing as heals too. No. Stop stealing my things. I can solo heal pretty much. Hold up, wait, no, stop stealing my trinket. I'll solo heal if you want, as many as you want. Obviously, I'm gonna. Well, I can tell him I can solo heal. There's already 3 healers applying. We all know that that's what they're all. Every single one is after the trinket, right? I'll pay gold for it. Oh fuck, he needs the trinket real bad. Oh boy, all right. He needs the trinket. Sweaty dragon. Oh, this guy. Oh, this looks terrible. Oh, ooh, is it even worth doing? Come on, dude. Oh, ooh, what is he? What even is this trinket? I've never even seen. What is eyeglass? That looks bad. I don't. Hold up. No. This is. He needs it, but does he deserve it? No, he's the highest. Well, he's timed to +2. Just buy it in a few weeks. No, I mean, but I want it now. but how am I supposed to do keys without that trait? I mean, I've been able to heal keys just fine. It's so powerful. I want it though, but I want it now. but WoW is set up in a reward structure where if I don't have it now, this is gonna take forever. I've committed to the cause. It's too much. I leave. Can't do it. Fast run for Vault. This looks like a better group. Apply as healer. Oh, unless they go Soulbinder first. I don't want to do this. Okay, so this is the main this is the main appeal of Fellowship. The thing is that Fellowship will end up having the same problems as World of Warcraft, right? Like, it's an infinitely scaling system. Eventually, you're going to run into the same thing, right? Yes. That is the thing, Starkitude. Lumathar. Sold for 300k. Argus, 300k was too low. 300k is too low. That should have sold for like 600 plus. No, Argus, that should have sold for way more. I spent like 1 million gold early on the season for boots on my druid. I spent 500k on the boots, and I spent more money on the trinket too. I spent money on the brand trinket too because it was so powerful. All right, this is a fully stacked raid. It's not having to raid. Yeah, you don't have to do things you don't want to do. Not having to do reputation, not having to do whatever. Yep. Yeah, it's true, actually. That's beyond insane. I don't like raiding. If I can get the thing, I want to get it now, so I don't have to raid. It's that simple. There's no Warlock. Oh, shit. I'm on my way. On my way. No, I don't think it's insane. I think it's absolutely fair. What are the odds of me watching you and see you queue into the group that I'm in? Oh, I mean, we're all procrastinators, right? So I guess kind of high. Is there even gonna be anything to heal? You can like 2 heal heroic. Well, maybe 200k for the boots. I didn't even entertain it with a reply. Yeah. I mean, now if I got it today, I would consider it because now it's like closer to dinars and stuff. What's up, Bubs? Hi, Coco. Coco, what are you playing? Who are you in this group? God. Oh wait, isn't there a? Yeah, we can like heal with less. Pound cakes. What's up, pound cakes? Oh my god. You know actually what is delicious? Pound cakes. Use the fate. There's a portal? Hey, oh, wait. There's a portal? Oh, really? Bro, I don't do world content. I don't do world content. You could do that? Wait. I didn't know that. I never do world content. How do you... Oh, you could teleport like this? Oh, that's nice. Oh, who'd have thunk? Oh, well... I had no idea. And you... I really had no idea. Hey, how do I get the 6% buff? What reputation do I have to have for the 6%? Am I just off? What's the 6% behind? Oh, I'm off the reputation. Okay. All right. So we got to kill the first boss, and then hopefully we go Lumathar, I guess. Pound Cakes, are you here for the trinket? The Lumathar looming silk? Yep. Look like you also want it. I've been trying to get it. I mean, antenna's also good. You darn right. Yeah, that's fair. How much gold are you willing to spend on this trinket? Maybe 3 of them will drop. So you'll get one, I'll get one, somebody else will get one, etc. Yeah, 4 healing, this sounds better. You gotta get it. You want to do keys, you gotta get it. I mean, my shaman will be like Resil 16 pretty soon, you know what I mean? Which I am thankful I can help you out. No. You can roll for it, of course. It's okay. My shaman is an alt. I do want to play him more. Like, he's... Do you know what I mean? By trading and denying the trade. Oh, wait! Oh! Well played. I got. Oh, what's up, Bubs? I got. Oh, I got. I wish you two didn't make me... Yeah. Get a devastation evoker. Oh, sorry, George. I missed that comment. All right, hold up. I'm going to fight to the death on that. What are we waiting for now? I don't know. I guess we're really filling the group. I'm okay with that. It's more fun to heal when there's more people. I'm in Mythic Plus build, so let's go into a raid build. And remember how to play this. I've been debating on playing Unleash Life in raid build instead of the Undulation. I kind of feel like it's easier, but I don't know about that for sure. I'm not 1000% certain about the Undulation versus Unleash Life for a Farseer Resto Shaman in raid. If I could get the healing trinket on one healer, it would be my shaman. My Resto Druid is not really my style in hierarchies. So, for me, my shaman is the priority. I do want to be able to play it. Furry friends. Wait, what's this? The Hycenator. My big... Oh, I love that the people send me the pictures of their dogs. I just saw it. Triggers me as a Spectre isn't symmetrical on Resto. Is it not? I guess they can't make it perfect every time. So I'm going to be missing 3% healing. And if I do bad, that's why. If I do bad, the reason is because... Are we lusting? There you go. The reason that I'm going to do bad, by the way, is because I'm missing the 3% raid buff, by the way. That's the only reason I'll do bad. Also, there will be, like, nothing to heal, I'm pretty sure. A Spirit Link. That was fast. Should I Spirit Link that next time? Maybe I should Spirit Link this. For extra healing. Bro, there's, like, nothing to heal. Okay, I feel like solo healing this would be way more fun. Like, it's just, there's, like, nothing to heal. There's actually nothing going on. Is this mythic? No, it's just heroic. I'm trying for my chance at the Lumathar trinket. That's it. So here you would go here, like this. Ramp it a little bit. Cloud burst. This is the only time in the entire fight there will be healing to do. Like right there. If you tell me I'm supposed to use my cape there, you're wrong. You have 4 healers in heroic? Yeah, it's basically like you don't really need that. Oops. I don't know what he was standing in. I'm trying to do healing. I'm on the meters, but like barely. I have unopened items in my collection, so you can't really see exactly how much healing I'm actually doing, you know? You can't see how much healing I'm actually doing because, I have unopened items in my collection. Hold up. There you go. Do 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 do. So I guess the beams don't give a haste buff, he says. Boom. The next AoE, what we'll do is we'll use the healing tide. But yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot of healing to do. I actually don't. Am I supposed to be using healing rain as a resto shaman in raid? Maybe, actually. I'm not so sure about that. Boom. Are you totemic? Farseer. It's just like, I'm just sniping. Like, look, I'm like healing right now, right? But there's literally nothing to do. Like, there's no healing to do right now. So I am healing, but at the same time, there's really not much to do. This will be a fair bit of healing right here. Keep. This is it, though. This is like... You don't really use healing rain, Bubs? You don't think so? Wait, Bubs, aren't you literally in this raid right now? Yeah, I mean, I hope that more people go through the beams so that I have something to heal, exactly. I think it's literally just... You just Riptide and you just healing, sir. Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, like, I can do infinite HPS, there's just nothing to do. Okay, Lumathar. Go Lumathar. Just Riptide and Healing Wave. Yeah. It's like, I could have done way more, but there's just nothing to heal, actually. Logic Gate Alpha. Actually, it's a high crit ring. Do I need that? Kind of. I mean, it's better than the ring I have. Hey, yo, did I tie on that? Ain't no shot I actually win this ring. Oh, no, don't let me win this ring. I don't want this ring. I don't want the ring. I want the trinket. Oh, wait, what's this? No, this is just transmog. I didn't need that. And rolled a 3. Oh, he won anyways. Okay, good for him, honestly. There's another ring I can get from Keys that I'll use eventually. There's actual healing. I still don't think there's going to be any healing there. Unless we had 3 healers or something. This is the boring part of raid. Do you think raid would be better or worse if there was actually no trash whatsoever? If you just went from boss to boss, what do you think would happen? Would that be good or bad, do you think? Go left. Go left. Go left. Why is everybody going right? Oh, they're going to make us do Soulbinder first, I think. Lumathar. Lumathar. Lumathar, yes. Lumi, sounds good. Not Loom. The raid leader does not want to go Lumathar because he knows if he goes Lumathar, we all here for Loom. y'all also here for Loom? Y'all also here for... Nobody... He doesn't want to go Lumathar because he knows that if he goes Lumathar, everybody's going to leave. 1000% better? I think it would be better. Like, I also think it would be better, by the way. I mean, this raid feels like it has a lot of trash, too, though. It's okay. Not the boots. I already have the boots. My Resto Shaman was very lucky. I actually won the boots as a natural roll. Jermaine was the god of trash. It was pretty rough. Well, I don't need the boots. I guess I could heal on a Holy Paladin. If they need another healer. Because my Paladin, if I was going to play my Paladin, he needs the boots and the brand trinket. So, if I really wanted to play... I don't think I'm going to play Paladin this season. I know it's fine. Like, it's good, but I don't really think that I want to actually play Paladin this season. I feel kind of meh on the Paladin. Like, it's just a bit too sweaty for me. Yeah, I don't think I'm enjoying how Paladin Prop Pally plays at the moment. I understand how it plays, but nah. Gotta get my reputation up. All right, let me stand up real quick then, at the very least, in between things, and we'll just get this done on at least the resto shaman, and then look for the rest. I'll pop my healing cooldowns. There's the fear. I can't believe I didn't min-max the trash and press tremor. I didn't expect tremor totem. I'm trolling my group. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Be right back real fast. I'm back. My bad. Be right there. Sorry. Have to just take a sec. Wait a second. Which way did they go? They went this way? Wait. Can you go this way? Oh, no, wait. This is the wrong way. Oh, shit. Wait, can I go? Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't know you could go this way. Oh, actually, I had no idea you can go this way. Okay. Can anyone confirm or deny whether I do or do not press healing rain? Sorry, I forgot if I was supposed to or supposed to not do that. In raid, you don't press it. Okay. Sounds good. You just actually full ramp the entire time. Okay. But it just feels like there's literally nothing to heal. Like, it feels kind of weird. Is heroic supposed to feel like this? I remember there being like kind of slightly more to heal sometimes, but like look at the damage. There's nothing. I guess we could just do damage. Damage is always fun to do. Like the knockback, there will be some damage, I suppose. Yeah, like here, but everyone is gonna probably be full health so fast. The next knockback, I would use Ascendance or something. Here. I guess if people get hit by orbs, Okay, so I basically I have to pray that people get hit by orbs if I want to do healing this fight. If I want to do healing, I just have to pray for that. Like there, somebody got hit by an orb. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Nice, perfect. Get hit by more orbs, please. The knockback is coming, so I would go ascendance, like this, boom. Look for anybody who gets hit by an orb. Ba-ba-bam. Ba-da-doo, do-do-do-do-do. He has 6 stacks of an orb there. But he might be a tank. Oh, no, that's the Mystic Lash. He's a tank. I take the orb out of the group as a respectful person. Like this. Do-do-do-do. The Cloudburst pops here in a second. Big Cloudburst totem like this. And then like, well, bam. If I had big healing cooldowns, I'd probably use them like here. I probably would have used them right before that hit, actually. That would have been a better time to use that. You like the spell. Do I have any other healing cooldowns? I can cap totem, I suppose. Use my utility. No, every other healer is just absolutely sniping me. There's like literally nothing to heal. Like I'm trying to heal, but I can't do any healing. I don't think I'm playing entirely wrong. I just think it would be super fun. Basically, solo healing raid and healing in general is actually quite fun, right? Like healing in raid is... Healing raid is only fun when you actually get to heal raid, which is just doesn't feel very often. Because, like, this priest and Mr. Bubs is absolutely sniping all my heals. Like, I just feel like I can't cast fast enough to snipe them. Is it mythic? No. It's just heroic. Like, you could basically, we could 2-heal this, and then it would be fun. Yeah, that's why I want to, I mean, I'm not a raider. Like, it's just the thing is, right, like, you have to do this, because I need the Lumathar trinket, Naz, technically. I guess I don't need it, but it would be very nice to have that trinket, so I could do higher keys, right? I got Renown 6, finally, that's nice. Is this the, oh, this is the weapon thing. Also, keep in mind... He do damage. Oh, he was just doing damage. He was just trying to do big damn. I do with that. I mean, I don't need it, right? You need Sundered if you don't have it. What do you mean Sundered? What's Sundered? Wait, just Bendolph. Holy. You ever see the sexy Gandalf? The neck that just dropped? I mean, I could roll need on it. I don't think I'm going to get it, though. I'm not going to get it, but could try. Do I want this weapon for any reason? Is there any reason you would ever use this weapon on heroic, by the way? Do you think you would use... If you got the trinket for Ellie, you would? I mean, I don't want to steal it from somebody that actually really, really needs it. Because I have a crafted shield and a crafted weapon. I wonder if it would ever be worth it. The Void Glass Chris is better. Yeah, I mean, I can roll need on it, but I kind of would feel bad if I took it. I don't think I'm going to play Ellie that much. Like, there's no way it's better. Like, this set can't be worth 10 item levels on a weapon. Because that's what this is 10 item levels on crafted weapon. Like, there's no way, right? Like, if it was on Mythic, sure. Like, if it's on Mythic, absolutely. But it's Mastery for Ellie. Like, I don't think so. For healers, but for Ellie it would be. I'm not going to play Ellie. It's fine. I don't want to steal this from people. I think that's rude. It looks like 2 people need it. I don't want to steal it from them. I'm going to be polite. If I don't have Mog, is it a really cool Mog? I mean, it's pretty cool Mog. I'm not going to lie. But I don't want to be rude. Like, I kind of, I don't want to be rude. All right, do I roll for it? Yes or no? I don't have it. I played with it on PTR. What do we think? Yes or no on the rolling for it? Shits and giggles. Steal it so you have bargaining power for Lumathar trinket. Fuck, you're right. Absolutely correct. Give me my trinket. Give me my trinket. Listen, give me the trinket. If I get the trinket, I never have to come back to raid ever. You guys are a bad influence. Listen. Who's the mage? Let me go inspect him and just offer that I will. It's not a petty crime. It's I legitimately don't have the weapon. Maybe I'll use it. What if I use it? It's not a petty crime. It's a major crime. Why are you trying to downplay my crimes, kitty? Follow just for the crimes, love it. Just Bendolf. I'm not gonna lie, maybe I'm just feeling some type of way today, but have you ever seen the sexy Gandalf? Loom is the actual boy. I mean, there's nothing to heal anyways. Like, I was trying to heal on that last fight, and it's just nothing. I literally couldn't heal on Soulbinder. Like, this dude is, what is this, 6.37 mil HPS? Like, I was actually trying to heal, and there was just nothing to heal. Like, they could have two-healed this easily. My old name was Bendelf the Way. Bendelf the Way. All right, let me just check this mage who rolled on the staff. I'm just gonna inspect them. First of all, they're an evoker mage, so automatically they upset me. But second of all, he has. Oh, he has a 70-23 weapon. And a 720 offhand. Oh, he doesn't. He needs this just as much as I do. Okay, I don't feel as bad now. It's not even a major crime now. Now it's just a regular crime. Oh, that is fine. He's in the same exact position as me. Okay, that doesn't make me feel as bad. Yeah. That's okay. That doesn't make me feel as bad. Now, listen. Loot specialization, restoration. Obviously, what's going to happen here, because I am streaming, is because the trinket's going to drop. I'm going to roll a 100 for it. I'm going to get it. And then people are going to say, wow, streamer client. And I'm going to be like, what can I say? That's what's going to happen, right? Look how many people are in this raid. It's got to drop, probably. And then I'm going to win the roll, and people are going to be like, streamer luck. I'm going to be like, correct. That's my goal. That's the idea. It's a good plan. Then we'll have to not. I normally don't have very good luck rolling for things. I'm not gonna lie. I don't tend to have very good luck rolling for things. Yeah, how about my bear roll resto and steal it? No, you should roll resto and then trade it to me. No, it's okay. Pound cakes. Title is smelly. Fast run for vault. All right, let's go. Wait. I haven't even put my weapon enchant on. Holy. That's probably why I'm not doing HPS. Because I don't have earth living weapon. And a flask. All right, let's do it. Okay. How much gold am I actually willing to spend on the trinket, by the way? Hey, Raffet team plans. Not for your non-tank tunes. After this, the plan... I only got one vault slot on the important characters. I just didn't end up completing a lot of keys this week. Probably only going to do... We're lusting 50% or start? I'm assuming that I'm only going to do a preservation key. My VDH got a key yesterday. My prop pally got a key before that. So... Wait, hold on. Where's the tank? Where are we going? How much gold do you think I spend on it now? I offered 400k, but it's close now. Like, you don't have to offer as much as you did before. There's no way you spend as much as you did before now, because, you know what I mean? Like, it's close to turbo boost. People are not going to be, I don't think people are going to be as, how much gold do you think somebody would offer for it at this point? Right now, if it dropped in this raid, the dinars are coming out in a few weeks. This was last week. You think it's still worth 400k? Like, you still think it's worth that much? Oh boy. I can't go out yet. Really? I don't think I would pay 400k for it, because it's not like you absolutely need it. It's more of a preference. I mean, at some point, it's more of a preference. Like, it's not quite like you absolutely need it, but I have noticed. So every so often when I'm healing on my Resto Shaman, there's a death where I'm like, if I had that trinket, nobody would have died there. Bro, there's nothing to heal. I literally can't heal. Like, there's actually nothing to heal. Unless people aren't even standing in those circles. I'm just gonna do damage, I guess. There's nothing to heal. Everybody's covered. That seems like a lot. 400k seems like a lot for this point in the season. I mean, I guess I could buy it on heroic on the turbo boost. The problem is I'm not going to... Yeah, there's 2 like actual healers in here, unfortunately. I guess the real problem is this. I'm not going to end up doing Mythic Lumitar on my Resto Shaman. So that's the main issue. On my Druid, if I absolutely have to pug it for the sake of Mythic Antenna, I will. Because that's my Druid, right? Like, that's my main. But my Resto Shaman, I can't justify that. I'm going to get the second soak. Yeah, I'm going to get the second soak because that's always the one you need to actually get. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can't really justify having to do a mythic pug, which is always frustrating and kind of annoying. I can't really justify having to do that on my alts that I don't care as much about. I can justify it on my absolute main character and then complain about it and go play Fellowship. That is something I can do, and I'm very good at that. So I can definitely do it, complain about it, and then basically say, this is why we shouldn't be playing WoW, play Fellowship, and have a great day. But on my alts, I won't do it. Okay, that's a pretty max cloud burst. Boom, boom, boom. One more. Oh, there is healing here. The only time of the fight there's actual healing. This is my soak. And 2 dropped. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. 2 of them dropped. Stop rolling. No, everybody take your hands off your keyboard and let me fucking win this trinket. Listen. Oh, I said 89. Fuck. No, stop. Take your hands off your keyboard. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Am I going to be broke? Oh, that's a 43. Wait a second. All 4. Wait, everybody. Wait. There's no way I win with a 43. There's no way I win with a 43. Oh, this one was a 32. That one's, I'm not getting that one. Oh, wait a second. Ah, there's only 3 people left. There's only 3 people left. Wait a second. Okay, so here's the thing. Normally, I would not be so concerned about this. I will. There's no streamer client. It's a 43. It's a 43. That's no. I can't believe. There's no way I win this with a 40. There's only the pally can roll on it technically. Oh, I won with a 43. Okay, hear me out. Pound cakes. I like your name. I like eating you. Pound cakes in particular, if you were in Thailand right now, I would eat the shit out of you. But you're not here. Unfortunate for you. I'm like half tempted to consider trading this to you somehow. How do you know? I roll negatives. You're already buying the ticket. It is what it is. Just make sure it's very hot here in this country, so when you get here, just take a shower. You know, be polite. I did somehow win. I mean, you rolled a... I can't believe 43, I win this trinket. All right, listen. I'm looking at your trinkets, right? You have a sack brood and an empowering crystal at 710. That's pretty solid. I have this shit. You know what I mean? This is the thing. I got this. This is bad. This is really bad. I can't believe I said that earlier and I actually won it though. That is, I can't believe that happened. Okay, the positive news is aside from antenna, which I still technically need, I never have to come back to raid on the Resto Shaman. I'm not gonna lie, I will keep this. Part of me, I haven't received an offer for gold. And the thing is, I'm not exactly above whoring myself out for gold. Like, I have a price. Everyone has a price. I have a price. But not for this trinket. I think that this is a heroic version of this trinket, and I will upgrade this right away. Out of loyalty for the fact that I won this, I kind of want to stay. But to be honest, they don't need me. And also, that was the only thing I really needed here. And I'm kind of glad I decided to raid. I do have a ton of gold, but won't buy items from people. Keeps me grinding. That's actually a fair mentality. How much gold do you have? Wait, Coco, how much gold do you have? Hold up. Are you a whale? Just equip it in Bale. Wait, hold up. Coco. Have I told you that your eyes are like jewels? Like ocean jewels. Unique amongst the world. I have never seen eyes as bejeweled as yours. I'm sorry, can't do it. I was trying. If I was Japanese, I would specifically tell everyone not to harpoon you for blubber. Your blubber is precious. And I wouldn't chew it unless I was an Eskimo. In which case, I would chew it. And you would keep my family warm with your blubber. I wonder which of us is the bigger whale. Not me. I'm broke as hell. I have no gold. I mean, I got some gold, but I don't have a lot of gold in the game. So I'm kind of broke. I got a lot of gold because on my warrior, I got the boots. And then Taze was here. And Taze has like 121 million gold or something crazy. And Taze bought the gold. And Taze bought the boots from me for 1 million. I was like, he offered 500K. And I was like, I'm going to play my warrior. I don't think... And then he was like 1 million. And I was like, turns out I have a price. So I sold him for 1 million. That was Taze. Taze was that. I only have like 2 max gold. I mean, it's enough. You have like 3. I think overall, because of that 1 million, I have like 1.5 million or something. Yeah, I got to get a shirt that says Rhythm with the Tism. If I was going to get a shirt. All right, what's up, Rubbers? Rubbers, actually, I have a rant about WoW in general, which is just... The game has changed a lot. I spent so much. What did you spend it on? I can do Forge Master real fast. Do I need anything from the other boss? Can I bring my Holy Pally? Maybe they'll let me bring... Which of my tanks need the chance at the boots and the trinket? My Pally. Can I bring Holy Pally for Soul Hunters? Probably. I'll ask. I'll do this, and then I could do this, though. You can keep your gold safe in your inventory. I got the trinket the priest traded me because he said he didn't need it on his ult. So we both... Oh, you got the trinket too? Says, thank you for a trinket. Wait. He also didn't need it? Oh, that's awesome. All right, I'm equipping it. Oh, wait, you got it too? Congratulations, we both win. This is a massive trinket. The thing is, I want my... Now look, now I don't have to eat you. Congrats. No, look, and so this priest here, he has saved us both from cannibalism. Or I guess if you're a whale, it's not cannibalism, because I'm not a whale. So then, in which case, it's not cannibalism. That's good. Cannibalism is... Oh, I got blasted. I was wondering why you waited. Why you waited. I'm at 32.52 on your bear. Thanks to halfway to Brazil 15. Congratulations, Tuller. I'm glad. My bear and blood DK are in C tier. I can carry more with your blood DK. So, Alan, the truth is, if you can carry... the best tank that you could play is the one you're the best at. It's the ultimate truth of World... Wait, where am I? The ultimate truth of World of Warcraft is this. People get so caught up with just saying, we have to do this, we gotta do that, you gotta play meta, this is the best spec, warrior is better because the prio damage and it's 2% higher than this, and the thing and this is a 1%. My rant, honestly, is about the fact that vast majority of World of Warcraft content doesn't come down to a 1% min-max, dude. Like almost nothing comes down to a one. That's like 3 seconds off of a key timer. Most of the time, like a 15, a 16, even a 17 right now is not 3 seconds within time. You either wipe or you don't. If you get to the end with 2 deaths, you're probably not missing timer. The timer gets missed because of completely unrelated things, like people just missing mechanics or kicks or dying. But this whole obsession that like we gotta do this or we got like I actually for healers and trinkets I kind of understand because that's an arbitrary. You might actually not make it if you don't have it. Like that makes more sense to me. But it's just like you should play ultimately what you're best at. Now for DPS, I kind of understand it. Like if you're playing the worst DPS of a season and you're like actually so far behind, I could kind of see the argument of like, look, I'm kind of trolling by playing this. That makes a bit more sense to me. But I don't know, man. Like I find it to be a strange mentality in a lot of ways to think to say like it's 2% ahead, therefore I can't play it. Right? You timed 18 holes with 3 minutes worth of but like it really is. So basically, Rubbers, I'm at the point of the season now where I don't have a extended B net, and the truth is, my bear is not taken to keys. Like, I have had friends lists, and they're like, we're waiting for a warrior. I've had this happen several times now, where I get a message like I'll apply for that 18 Ecodome or something, and people are like, no, and I feel like. But I'm like, it's an 18 Ecodome, and it's like that's not that bad. Like 18 equals, with respect, just not that hard of a key, right? Like it's pretty chill. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? And so like you're probably at that. I mean, you're a little higher than me, and you have some more context and a little bit like maybe more of a network or reputation for the higher keys and title. But even you are going to have that problem of just like the game has become more min-max and more elitist. I have a really good idea of why, by the way. Serious question also. I've seen this debate so many places. Here's the question. Do you or do you not micro iron for into your spells? It's not really a debate. It's a pure preference thing. Once again, this is a min-max that doesn't matter. People over-obsess like crazy about this. It really doesn't matter because there are 2 situations where it will affect you. And both of those situations you can completely mitigate and avoid if you want to do it. I don't do it out of habit, but it's mostly just a habit thing for me. Like I don't do it because I don't feel the need to, and I don't waste rage. But I was coaching a new bear player yesterday, and I was looking at him, and I was seeing how he set up his bars, and I was helping him set up his character, and we were going over it, and I was like, yeah, no, you should absolutely macro it. Like, for you, 1,000% macroing is the right choice, so just macro it. People, again, this is a level of optimization that doesn't matter, because there are 2 situations where you don't want to have it macroed. One is going between pulls, which you can just plan and mitigate. Like that's the main one, honestly. The absolute main one is just going in between pulls. You kind of want to hold rage. That's important to know. It's good. It's a good habit to like go into the pull with 80 rage already saved up. You shouldn't spam it with your finger because honestly, you will lose damage. Spamming it with your finger is a bad idea. You should not try to press Iron Fur. You will inevitably lose damage and tankiness, and you're gonna cap on rage. Like you actually just can't press it fast enough. Hold up, the tank they didn't swap. I tried to Spirit Link for him. Yeah. So mouse wheel is you either mouse wheel or macro it. Like I just don't think. I think heals for cash in the Guardian Druid Discord is probably the only one I know of that actually presses it without wasting rage. Everyone else, if I look at your log, I'm going to see wasted rage. There's almost no shot that I don't see that. You know what I mean? It's a so mouse wheel is a very helpful bind for a lot of things. I use it for ignore pain on the warrior because that's also pretty worth it. There's a lot of situations where you want to train yourself to use the mouse wheel for a lot of things, I think. Thumb button on the mouse, that's my kick. My mouse button is my kick, personally speaking. That's what I prefer. Cool. Ooh, the Ritual Forge dropped. Good luck on the trinkets for the people who need it. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, I hit need because... Oh, please don't let me win this. I actually don't even know if I would use it. Wait, no, I mean... I just hit need out of habit. I didn't even know this is not even that good for resto shop. No, I hit need out of habit. I was just like, ah, need. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, it's a really good Ellie Shami trick. Well, no. No, I already won the other trinket. This is... Alright, listen. You remember how I said I don't have a lot of gold? You remember how I said I don't have a lot of gold? It seems to me that that could change in the next 5 minutes. Best offer. Best offer. My DMs are open. Wait for it. Wait for it. My DMs are open. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Somebody offer something. Somebody offer something. I don't even know if I'm really going to use this. I mean, okay, so this is... Listen. I really didn't think I was going to win that. No, I really didn't think I was going to win that. I actually feel almost bad. I just roll. You just see the trinket. You roll neat. I didn't think I was going to win. I don't think I need it. So, Ellie, yeah, you play for Ellie. I mean, I don't, because this... Look, I'm playing Resto Shaman with Sackbrood. It's not exactly a very good trinket for this. Yeah, I'm not convinced that I should keep it. Because I'm not really going to play Ellie. I know Ellie's good right now, but I don't really love Ellie with my ping. I've never liked Ellie Shami. The way Ellie Shami plays is a bit too much for me with my ping. Who was the second role? 300. Are you in this raid, Dabs? Would you actually pay me 300k? Because otherwise, I'm seriously considering. Oh, hi, Kovu. Kovu, you've come at an awkward time. Listen to me. I feel kind of bad, Kovu, and let me explain why. I was in raid and I won the trinket, but I actually realized after rolling need and accidentally rolling on it that I probably don't need it. Can I swap to HPAL for this? Also, well, we have no warlock. Oh, I know some people really want this though. Listen, who was the second highest roll? It was this guy, right? This guy's name is Cherry. He looks cute. Cherry's a cute name. I feel bad. Do I keep it? For what? Like, it's borderline better. It's still borderline better. No, it's still borderline better than Sackbrood. Like, eventually I'm going to get Solias. But I don't have Solias right now. Fuck it, Pound, come here. Pound, would you use this? Are you going to use this, Pound? I would use it on my bear, potentially. No, I mean... Keep it? Is it actually bad to have? It's not a caster for, like, Boomy. Oh, I mean, because I'm good. So I'm gonna look. My Resto Shaman is actually played this season. I just want to clarify. My Resto Shaman is not like a random alt. Like, he is going to play this season. He will play this season. I really wasn't expecting to win that. I feel when would getting 30 like for damage, like straight up for like imagine first pull Gambit, you pop this and you go boom chain lightning, like damage. On AoE, like just pad damage, like on like outside of healing cooldowns, like outside of healing windows, it's probably not that much damage. I almost think like a flat trinket is better for damage. Oh, god damn it! Oh, don't put me into this decision. Because I know it's actually really good for other people. I know I rolled and won the trinket, but like. The thing is, if I don't equip this and I don't use it, I would feel bad. I'm debating. if I actually need this. I didn't expect to win. I know it's biz for Ellie, and the thing is, I probably will play Ellie for fun at some point. Like, I know myself, and if I play my Resto Shaman and I actually play him this season, 100% I'm going to end up playing Ellie. Like, I will end up playing Ellie. 100% I will. And no one has offered me gold. No one has offered me gold for it. I need the slightest bit of motivation. Somebody offer me something. 100K. 100K. I need a little. Yeah, I'm never going to see it again because I'm never going to raid again. Well, the thing is, I'm never going to raid. Like, my shaman now has that, but I also have the boots already from Soul Hunters, and that's it. That's all you need. I need antenna, technically, but I can get away with not having antenna. So that's it. That's all I need. There's nothing else. I won't come back to raid on the shaman. Also, hi, Kovu. Kovu, I really, genuinely, I hope you guys have a great time and do well on the MDI trials. I really hope that I can watch you. I really hope I can watch later. Like, if you guys actually make it to the MDI, I will be rooting for you because I'll be like, I know all those people. I've played with them. Like, I would be so excited to see you guys on my TV. It would be very cool if you guys made it. I don't know how competitive it's going to be. But yeah. So it's either keep for Ellie. I'm doing the math in my head right now, and it doesn't make sense to use for Resto. Just for pure damage reasons, it does not make sense to use for Resto. I'm debating still. Do I need anything from Fractalus? Fractalus is just this trinket and the Void Glass Chris. Fractalus is just a trinket, which, to be honest, is actually a good trinket. And if I had it, I'd probably use it. All right, well, let's do this. Let's do this first since I'm already here. And we'll deal with the rest later. Back to this. Yeah, it's not a hard boss. It's not about whether it's hard or not. It's just... This guy's going to be popping off doing damage. Oh, Fractals is easy. It's more about... I don't want to come back to raid on my ults, and that is the biggest problem for me. For me, the problem is that I don't really like raiding, and I feel pressured into doing it when I don't want to do it. So that's my issue with raiding, and it's pretty much my only issue with it, by the way. It's just like, it's not a bad source of content. I just don't like feeling like I have to do it. Like, if it was just a choice every now and again to like show up to raid and be like, oh, let's raid today. It might be fun. That would actually be okay with me. It's the fact of like this morning, I was like, I want to do some keys. I would rather fill my vault. It'd be great if I could do 2 more keys on the Resto Shaman so I can get 2 vault slots because I want to play my Resto Shaman. But the fact of the matter is this. I literally can't. If I don't try for the trinket, I'll never get it. And then I got in and I got the trinket. So that means, by the way, I don't ever have to come raid on the Resto Shaman again, which is exciting. I like that. Like, I don't want to have to do that, you know? But I don't like the pressure, and that it's really... Also, by the way, this is a bad take, because I played back in Shadowlands when I had to rep grind King Korthia for 2 sockets on my ults, which basically did nothing, and I did that. So I don't know exactly why WoW has changed, or we as gamers have changed. I don't know when it happened, or why it happened, or anything. But all I can tell you is this. We are not the same as we used to be. We're definitely different gamers, because there was once upon a time, do you remember the grinds we had to do? And we were all okay with it, and now we're not. And I feel kind of bad for World of Warcraft, because it's almost unfair to them to say that. You know what I mean? Is there a puddle I need to soak? I'll go get it. Is this a Spirit Link? Actually, yeah, this is Spirit Link right here. The Korthia crap, but we were okay with doing it. The thing is, we were okay with it back in the day. And now we're not. Like, we're definitely not. Like, imagine they remade Korthia and they were like, hey, in order to get sockets this season, here's what you need to do. Oh my god, people would be so unhappy with that, right? But we used to be fine with it. I don't know. We're different gamers. I guess we're older. Maybe we have a job or a life or something. I don't know, Argus. You got a job? Do you have a life? Do you have friends? Do you know people in real life? It's certainly something has changed. Who knows if I can identify exactly what it is. Hey, there's actual healing to do this fight. This is fun. I like it when I can do actual healing. It's nice. What a change of pace. My wife and my dogs. Okay, the dogs, that's like I've said before, my life, I know I'll have made it when I can get dogs again. When you show up to stream and I say, hey guys, I'd like to introduce you to my new puppy, this is when you know I will have made it in life. That's it. That's the metric I use. I swear, it's like the best metric to use for success. Do you have dogs? Because if you do, congratulations. There's something about dogs that I just can't explain, but I don't know. They do something to my heartstrings. They tug on me in a way that people only wish they could. Wow, actual HPS. Cool. I love dogs, but I hate dog hair. I think if you have allergies and stuff, it can definitely be tough. But I still think that dogs are just worth it. There's no doubt in my mind, actually, that dogs are worth it. Cats are nice, too. So I'm going to live with cats soon. I move in 30... I put the thing in general. If you want to see the house, I put it in where I'm moving. When I actually move and I settle in, I'll give people a house tour. As long as I make sure that I'm not going to accidentally, like, dox myself or anything, I'll give people a house tour. It's a really nice house. Bro, me tired? What's up, Zen? Zen, isn't it kind of late for you now? Wait, what did I send you earlier on Instagram? I sent you something good. I don't remember what it was, but it was funny. This morning, I felt like I found, like, a few good Instagram reels. No, it's early. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. Cool. Just soak this with the group. Oh, that's not good. Don't you want it to be... That's the opposite of what you want. If you're tired, it should be... Ideally, it should be later. Oh, look, I got to do actual healing this fight. What a nice change of pace. Ooh, last bit of healing. Oh, look at that last trank. Oh, my resto druid, he's trying to get me on the meters. That last trank, he was trying to get me. Oh, the brand did. Oh, I should have brought my pally. This is a regretful moment. I should have brought my pally. Look, the brand dropped, which obviously some people need, and also the plate boots dropped. Should have brought the pally. Think about the kneecaps. Oh, yeah, I don't know if that one was that funny, to be honest. That was just good. There's a big haste neck, though. I was going to say, please don't win this. People will really start accusing me of streamer client if I won that. I already have the boots. Let me make sure my phone is charging here. Hey. Congrats. I feel kind of bad about the force trinket still. I got it. I still don't know what to do with it. Also, how much reputation am I missing before I actually get the buff? It's gotta be close, right? Yeah, it's close. Good grats Boba Light. He got the trinket. If you play Elemental, keep it. So eventually I will. But it's going to be quite some time before I do. Because I still have a lot of goals to accomplish as a Resto Shaman first. Nip. Hey, on that last fight, I want to check my HPS out of curiosity. I was curious about something. The Soul Hunters in raid, it doesn't do, technically speaking, that much. Yito Depleto. Were you here in that last fight? Wait, you were here, Rubbers? I didn't even notice. Oh, you were here. Hi, Rubbers. I didn't know you were here. I was not paying attention at all. Let me be right back before Fractalus. We'll do a full. So this will be. I was trying to get the boots. Oh, you don't have it yet. I don't know, Rubbers. Something. WoW is. Are you gonna play Fellowship when it comes out? Somebody like you're a degenerate. I mean, like you're as degenerate as they come, right? Are you gonna play Fellowship when it comes out? The weird thing about Fellowship is this. I think that WoW should be a little bit afraid of it because I was considering playing it, and I am as addicted and hardcore about WoW as like, you know what I mean? Like they can't lose me, right? I'm the sort of person where it's like they can't, like there's no way they lose me because I love this. Like I have such a passion for World of Warcraft, and I only have a passion for World of Warcraft. Do you know? I think that it will have the same problems as M+, with the exception of the fact that you don't have to raid and you don't have to rep grind. But I also wonder if it will be as entertaining. Part of the reason that I like M+ is because I actually track everything. I know the offensive cooldowns. I know the defensive cooldowns, etc., etc. Like, do you know what I mean? What is this? Wait, I'm opening a text message, and what is this? What? Oh no, let me mute this. What? Ew! That felt unnecessary. I feel violated. That felt unnecessary. Why would they do this? Why would they do that? Does this mean I have good friends or bad friends? Like, does this mean that I have good friends or bad friends, by the way? Hey, Duke, what type of dogs do you have? Have I seen your dogs before? Have you sent them to me in Discord? You can check Discord. I know Hi posted his dog last. That was the dog I saw earlier today. I'm going to get one next year. If I can just save enough. I feel like there's a few things I need, though, in order to get a dog. So there's a few requirements at this point that I do need in order to get a dog. Number one is probably I think the bank account being like the biggest barrier at the moment. I learned the last time that I was fostering Daedric. Okay. I'll look in a second. So when we fostered dogs before, I kind of learned the hard way. It was like there was a lot of expenses that I wasn't anticipating, and I was like, can we find a way to maybe save some money, or like, oh, like that vet bill is a little bit more than I thought it was going to be, or whatever it is, right? Like vet bills in Thailand are very reasonable. They're never like completely outrageous, but still, it was one of those things where I was thinking to myself, how could we? I was worried about the money. Like one of my dogs needed really, really fancy bones because he ate all of his other bones in like 2 seconds. And even like bully sticks, he would just destroy bully sticks in about a second or two. Like literally he would just go. And so we had to get him like these kangaroo, like these deer shin bones, these kangaroo this or whatever. They were the only bones he could have, and they racked up a pretty penny, etc., etc. But so I learned before I get dogs again, I need to just have like X amount in savings. And because I don't want to have to be limited by, I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm like, hey, look, my dog, it would be really great if I could get them this, but I can't. So there's that. The other thing is I think I need a car. I think that a car would be pretty impactful. Like if I really wanted another, if I wanted dogs again, I think I would have to get a car. Because I struggle to get the big dogs around Thailand. So I think a dog would be very impactful. Sorry, a car. Not a dog, sorry. We're talking about dogs. Just have to save these people real quick. Oh, look, actual healing. Nice. Present dropped. Well, I can't complain about this raid. Solid. The Void Glass Chris dropped and the helmet. Don't need the helmet. Why am I allowed to roll on this? I shouldn't be allowed to roll on that. Don't need prism. Could use the weapon. Oh, you gotta stop letting me win these things. All right, come here, Maguman. Come here. Hold up, come. You want stuff? I gotta stop winning stuff. I gotta stop winning stuff. I guess no one really needs this. You want staff from earlier? I can't. What am I supposed to do with this? I got the staff earlier too, but now I have the... So when I get the set, I need the trinket now. Okay? I don't need both. If you want. Well, that was a pretty successful raid for what it's worth. We can just transmog that. We don't need it. I need a dog for my dog. It's not a bad move, actually, though. Okay. It's a good raid. Yeah, you got your trinket too, right? I've been title baited. What do you mean title baited? Oh, you mean the stream. Yeah, sorry, I was playing Resto Shaman. I had to fill up my vault, which means that at the very least I get a socket. Like, I got a full heroic vault now. Okay, so who else needed this? Come here. Do you want the staff? I guess nobody needs a staff. Everybody's crafted, right? But the thing is that this set is actually still worth it. If I can just get the, where does the other thing come from? It's only the trinket, right? You don't play the offhand or anything? What's the one? There's no offhand. It's just the trinket now that you need from Fractalus. Oh, does this mean I have to come back to raid sometimes? Or I should try to get this trinket? Man. Probably means I should raid. Bro, pound cakes. What do I do about this trinket? Isn't crafted just better? So, maybe. But I checked and no one else really needs it, which is important. He got the staff earlier too. And I just messaged the mages and they were like, we don't really care. I said, okay. I guess I keep it for Ellie. I'll have it for Ellie. It is a very good on use for Ellie, and Ellie does really want it. Where did my drink go? Wait. Alright, well, I guess I'm glad I decided to raid. I need to craft a ring on the Resto. So basically, here's what's up with the Resto Shaman. When I farm out the rest of my gilded crests, my Resto Shaman will actually be pretty good. So I craft a ring, and here we go. Keep it for Ellie, because you don't have that much to go on Resto Shaman, so why not? Yeah, I think so. That'll probably be the plan. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, Resto Shaman Vault kind of done. Technically, I got the silk now. That's very impactful. Now that I have the silk, I got to think about the rest. Onos subscribed. Thank you, Onos. I appreciate the sub. How are you doing today, Onos? Onos, I feel kind of almost bad because I accidentally yoinked a thing that I'm not sure I really super need. And that makes me feel slightly, not ashamed. It was not a big deal, but I feel kind of like, whoops. Morning, Onos. I got the Lumitar Silk, which is that's a good trinket. This one is impactful. This will help me a lot with keys. What did you do? Okay, so you know how I was just raiding for this trinket, but I kind of stayed and I was like, Forge Master died, and then I accidentally, well, I didn't accidentally, I was just like, cool, trinket drop, need. And then I was like, boom, got this. And I was like, haha. Oh, Onos, by the way, you know what this means? Do you know what this means, Onos? We can raise this. 29 out of 100. Whenever that hits 100, we do in real live stream. The in real life stream is coming. Lumitar Silk is insane. It is very helpful, but because people misunderstand healing keys all the time, and the important thing to understand about keys is this: total HPS doesn't matter nearly as much as potentially timed HPS. So this trinket is like I am between, I don't have Ascendance as a Resto Shaman. It's like I'm in between my Healing Tide. I'm between my Ascendance. I don't really have a big Cloud Burst. This trinket fills until you actually get what you need. So for Resto Shaman, I think it's very impactful. The Sackbrood is not a very good choice, and I'll have to decide what I'm going to do against this, though. Yes, exactly. So you don't actually press it on cooldown, but it's just very good. Yeah, actually, I could totally see myself playing this on a tank. I'm very well. Ooh, very well. Congratulations, Onos. Why do you think you're very well? What do you think contributes to your life, to you saying very well? Bro, I won way too many things in that raid. Look at all the stuff I just got. Sackbrood is not exactly very good for Resto Shaman either, though. What are people playing on Resto Shaman? Let me look. Probably like Solia's. Or the Void Core Trinket, I bet. Bisgear. Let's see. Trinkets. It looks like people are mostly running... Oh, Antenna. That's the one. Yeah, it's Antenna or Void Core, I bet. Sackbrood is like the other thing you could do. More than Sackbrood. Yeah, exactly. Not the Lily, the other one. The Parapodia. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Aside from the fact that obviously, Onos, I had the flu, I was sick, and my appeal and stuff was denied today on Kick and whatnot. Aside from all that, I actually think if you asked me, how am I doing? I would say also really well, actually. I would also say really well. If you ask me why, yeah, it was denied. Unfortunate. Yeah, I know. At least they responded. I was worried they wouldn't respond at all because I feel happy and healthy. Good. I'm happy that my morning routines work quite well. Fair enough. I would say because I'm not... What happens on Kick? Oh, I got basically banned like 2 weeks ago. And I sent them some emails clarifying, but they declined the emails. I sent them an appeal, basically. It was... Okay, so to clarify, once again. It was pretty... I didn't get a warning. I just literally woke up one day and I was like, wait, what? Like, I was very surprised. But I did technically mess up. Like, I didn't understand the rules fully. And it was technically my bad. So they are within their rights. Like, you can't complain and be like, oh, that was completely unjustified and unfair. Like, technically it was justified. Because I didn't understand something properly. I would have appreciated a warning or some communication beforehand. Like, that would have been better. Because I just didn't know. I genuinely did not know. Like, it was a very honest mistake. But it is what it is. 2016 Gambino. Oh, my warrior has it. My shaman has it. My druid has it. So, no. I do not currently need 16 Gambino Noctis. I think my warrior got it earlier today. So now we have to decide what I'm doing on the shaman. I guess do I try to do 2 more on the shaman, or let me just see what else I need. You know what was the reason? Yeah, so everything is linked right now. If you want to know the reason, I don't really want to continuously talk about all the time. Boom. It's in, I posted it in social, go to the social media section of Discord, and I explained. Because I think people kept asking, and I was like, I don't want to not talk about it, because, you know, I'm very honest about things, but yeah, go read about it there. I sent literally, like, exactly what they sent me, to clarify. That was the exact email. Screenshots and everything. Okay, let me check my evoker and make sure I have a vault done. I don't know if I do or do not. If not, I have to do this. Oh, no. But you're gifting subs? You just gifted subs? Oh. Thank you, Onos. You didn't have to do that. Well, I appreciate it. Valorant's doing the thing right now where they gift a sub. I was like, wait, Valorant gifted subs? I misunderstood. I was like, wait, Valorant? Oh. Thank you for the gifted subs, Onos. Much appreciated. Thank you. Man, I hope Valorant was nicer. You need 16 gambit? No, I do not, Noctis, but thank you for offering. Where do you live currently? Thailand. It is 2:48 p.m. here. Add to the total. That's true. Actually, that's true. Yep, 6 goes up. Oh, dang, okay. Why, what's up? Actually, you know what's funny? I've convinced way too many people. Okay, Kitty, I hope you're hungry. We're getting closer to this. 36 it is. Mikey, do you work full-time or stream? I work parts. So basically, I have a job. I've had a job for a long time. Let me just check my vault real quick. I got nothing in the Prez of Ogre vault. Let's do it. It's 2:48. We're literally opposite sides of the world. Isn't that crazy? I do not stream full-time. Stream does not make enough to be full-time, but I do love it. And I work as a trainer. I've been working as a trainer for 9 years now. So I wouldn't not do that. Even if stream was super successful, I would still have my clients and help people. But yeah, I do both. So the thing is, I get to work from my living room. So basically, I get to work from home. But like yesterday, my day looked like this. I woke up, I had 2 calls, and then I went for a walk. I tried to eat breakfast. I went for a walk. I got coffee, which was a mistake. I went to make sure I saw the sun outside. Took care of my health. Came back, showered, got on stream for a bit. Crashed on stream accidentally, but basically I was like, okay, so I streamed for about 4 or 5 hours yesterday. And then after stream, I went to try to make some food, but I forgot to make food. And then somebody wanted a coaching session. So yeah, somebody wanted a coaching session, so I did coaching with them for about an hour and 15 minutes. And then I immediately went out to go see a friend that I haven't seen since January. And she said, wow, your muscles are much bigger than they used to be. And I was like, yes. That's exactly what you should tell a guy when you see them, if they're into fitness. And then I immediately came back because I had 2 more calls. I was late to that call, actually, for 5 minutes because I had to try to eat something. And then it was 11 p.m. And then I tried to shower and then sleep. That was my day yesterday. So basically, I'm kind of busy like all the time. My day today will look something like that too. I think you're 24. I'm 28. But what did she say about the facial hair? At first, she wasn't sure, but then I started walking around and I was like, food time. Yep. Thank you, Onos. Genuine. Onos, there are days that people ask sometimes, like, it's a good question. And I'm very transparent. I don't mind sharing like what stream makes and how stream goes, but the truth is, I was telling my friend yesterday, they don't even know what Twitch is. People ask me, right? How long you lived in the U.S.? Oh, sorry, I've lived, you ever moved to the U.S.? I'm from the U.S. I grew up in the U.S. I grew up all over the U.S. I've lived in Thailand for almost 8 years. Long time. And the answer is no, I love Thailand. Thailand is my home. You know, like Thailand is where I want to be, 100%. There's no question about that in my opinion. Like Thailand is absolutely where I want to be. Or like a woo high soap. But Onos, I really appreciate it. And it's one of those things that I feel I've never been more confident in who I am as a person since I started streaming. And I mentioned this before, but I'll talk about it all the time because it's so impactful. Like, People literally contribute. Like, people literally want me to stream. And they actively support that goal. And I'm just like, bro, what? You know? Thailand is my home. It's the only place I've ever been that feels like home. I don't know. Jibby, have you ever been here before? You ever been to Thailand? It's a very interesting place. 11 Priory. We could do 11 Priory. Let's do 10 probably. Vault key. Actually, I don't know. 11's fine. Just in case. This was a rough vault. I remember this. I got this trinket. Never been to Thailand. My wife has been. You never been? Is really good. Chow and Don was good. Oh, that's right, Soap. Are we recruiting more people? No, I gotta stop recruiting people to Thailand. No, I have to. I have to specifically stop recruiting people to Thailand. I gotta stop convincing people. Onos, have you ever been to Thailand? I've lived a lot of places because I grew up. I was sent away to like boarding schools and stuff when I was younger, and to different treatment centers around the U.S. So I grew up in a lot of different places. Thailand is the only place, and I cannot explain this, why I feel like my heart is just at home here. You know? Should I put a food section of Discord? So, you tell me. You've been here a while. Should I put in Discord, should I put a food section so that people can share their food? Isn't the water in Thailand's... TH, you want to come? What's up, dude? You want me to poll it? I vote yes, though. You should. Okay. I'll post bubble tea there all the time. Well, I mean, I got my Instagram. Of course I want that. I think like this. There are people doing something I'm enjoying, and sometimes I learn something cool. Of course I support that. Oh, no. So if you could learn anything, what would you want to learn? If you could learn anything right now, it doesn't have to be the most grandiose thing. Just like first thing that comes to mind. First thing that came to mind for me was Thai. Like, I wish I spent more time practicing my Thai, like my actual verbal Thai skills. I think I've lived here for a long time, but I really don't put enough effort into actually practicing my Thai. You know, especially Thai food stuff. All right, bet. My experience is pretty much Europe. All right, text channels, fine. New text channel, create foodstuffs. I've had buddies go there and drink the water and get sick. Okay, so general rule, actually, you plan on playing Legion Remix? I don't know. I have not decided yet, Science. I actually don't know the answer to that question. Maybe, maybe not. I do not know. I am not sure about it. Maybe, maybe not. This guy's good. I should just start taking people, by the way. Possibly. I'm not convinced that I would or would not. Do I have 4-set on this guy yet? No. No 4-set. I just have this chess piece. I can make 2-set, but not 4-set. Okay. Probably shouldn't be using this then. I don't know yet. What was I going to say? The water. Oh, yeah. So in terms of just like, in terms of understanding, when you travel to Asia, if you've never been to Asia before, this is true for anywhere, by the way. This is true for literally anywhere in all of Asia, or just a different country in general. There's obviously certain bacteria and stuff in the water and the food supply you have to be careful of. It's a general rule of thumb of like not to be eating and crunching on ice or drinking the local stuff because it is a risk factor, and you might just get a little nauseous or a little sick because you're not used to it. Your body just hasn't adjusted. Once you've lived here for a while, it's fine. That's normal though. It's not like it's like dirty water or contaminated. It's just a different country. Like it's just a different area. So it's absolutely a thing though. If you were to come here, for example, you have to build the tolerance. Thai people have stomachs of steel. They do not have these problems, you know? Plan on going Ret Pally. Ashbringer goes Burr. I would probably play Druid because I would want the Druid form. If I was going to play through anything and there were Druid forms available, I would probably do that. What I want to learn as a language, Arabic, okay? My best friend and his family are from Syria. Would be wonderful to talk to them in their tongue, though the kids speak German way better than many Germans, not their parents. What if Thai people drank the water in Mexico? The water in Mexico would be purified and clean. Slip. Thai people are unbelievable. They're so good. You speak Arabic? I speak zero Arabic. I would have no idea. I can teach you. All right, Dabsy, teach us something in Arabic. Teach us something. What is a priory? Sorry, let's go over there. Rare Prez Evoker gameplay. Something polite, something nice. All right, let me try to pronounce it. Marhaban. How'd I do? I didn't feel like that was that bad. No, let me get my drink. I don't know where my water went. Hold up. Let me go get my water. We'll do at least this. Ooh, rep quest. I fear I only know curse words. That is normal. That is the first thing you learn in any language are all the curse words. That's very normal. If you a furry, well, yeah. Hi, Yomo. I'm not much of a traveler. All right, Onos, if you could travel anywhere, where would you travel to? Jibby, where are you from? These are the important questions. All right, let's do a Prez Evoker key. / ready check. Also, have you ever seen anybody use this trinket? Is bad. But I got it out of my vault was the only option. You're from Seattle? I went to Seattle once. Hold up, wait. I want to make notes. Let me write this down. Meow. Because I'm not going to remember any of this, you know? All right, hold up. Dabsy, you said marhaban. Marhaban is hello in Arabic. Okay. And then let's write down good morning. Sabah al khair. Sabah al khair. Not like this? I hope by the way, Dabsy, you're not trolling me, right? Like these are I've been saying them willy-nilly. Those are real words, right? Like, those are... Hey, to clarify, those are like... I'm not saying, like, absolutely terrible things, am I? I would have no way of knowing. Ooh, okay. Also, Onos. So... Okay. Whew. Close call. Onos, you know how I'm not on Kick anymore? One of the things that I learned in that week... Hold on, let me make sure I heal this pearl. I will tell you after this. Because first, we got to get through this pull here. Prez Evoker, go burr. Look at that. Eanes just giga healing. I'm actually, you know what? I kind of want to gear my Prez because for whatever reason, this is the healer I'm actually the best at. I don't understand why. Like, actually doesn't really make a lot of sense to me why. But for some reason, I just feel so comfortable on Prez. Like, it just makes sense to me. I really don't actually understand why. Because it's technically not like a super easy or friendly healer to play, right? But for whatever reason, it just makes... complete sense to me. I'm just like, yep, that makes sense. You hit this button here, you hit that button there, you do this there. It just makes sense. I don't know why. Like, I just understand the kit of Prez for some reason. It's always been like this, actually. First, many North African countries. It's the monk affix this week, the touch of death affix. I studied ancient history, and there are so many. Can I ask you a question? What do you think the biggest gain from studying history is? Sometimes I wonder. Honestly, sometimes I wonder what the point of studying history really is. Because, did you see that amazing dodge? That was a beautiful dodge. It might not have been on me, actually. Never mind. Oh, I see. TH is tanking it in this corner because he wants people to group in here. That's interesting. Biggest flaw of Prez is other people. The biggest flaw of Prez is that people don't know how to play it. The biggest flaw of Prez is that people don't put the time in to learn how to play it properly. That's actually the only real flaw of this healer is that people don't spend the time required to actually learn how to play it. Like, for example, as an example, Resto Druid is significantly harder than Prez. You know what I mean? Jibby heading to bed, 1 a.m. here. All right, have a good night. Nice to meet you, Jibby. Hello there, Zizu. Zizu, hold on, wait a second. Can I ask you a question, Zizu? What is the inspiration behind your name? Because you have kind of a cool name, Zizu. It sounds like one of those. It sounds like one of those things I like. But the range on Prez. It sounds like one of those. Whoa, that's a lot of bleeds. Yeah, that's not good. Hold up. Resto Druid is not harder. It absolutely is. You want to know why? It absolutely is. No, it's not. People don't understand Prez. Okay, you want to know how I heal this? Look, if there's like on the quad paladin pole, right? No, it's not. Because how you have to ramp on a Resto Druid, yeah? How many globals you got to spend to prepare for the damage on Resto Druid? Like how many globals? How many seconds do you need to prepare in advance? My Prez is not geared. This is obviously not a high key. I just wish if I had IO, I could show you on like a 16 or a 17 or something. But you have to have a crazy knowledge of damage patterns of everything. Like Resto Druid is a ramp healer, and it is a big ramp healer. Like if you're like, oh well, I forgot to put the life bloom on the 2 targets here, and then I forgot I didn't do this, and then I didn't do that, or I didn't whatever, then you can't heal. Hold up. I hit my Zephyr a little early. Been a second. It's about Zedid who headbutted. I'm not gonna lie. I still think, by the way, I still think that I still think American football is better than European football, personally speaking. But hi there, Zizu. Zizu, what class do you play in World of Warcraft? Because we can learn why we think. Do you believe that history is actually accurate? My problem with history is this. I kind of inherently believe that history is written by the winners. Like, I do believe in that quote of just like, history is written by the victors. And my problem with it is that how can you trust it when you can't really trust it, if that makes sense? Something about a sister that, oh, okay. And then he headbutt her. Fair enough. So you like him because he basically defended her honor, right? Oh, this is actually going to be hard. Hold up. American football is not football. That's true. And I don't know why they named it football for what it's worth. I'm a Prez Evoker now trying to level it up. I should really spend some time. If I was going to spend time gearing one character, actually, it would be a Prez Evoker. So I used to main Prez. I don't think a lot of people know that about me. I feel like a lot of people, they know me as a tank player, but they forget that actually, like, when I started streaming, all I did was play Prez to a pretty high level back in the day. Prez is just so misunderstood. It's very sad how misunderstood Prez is, in my opinion. People think it's so complicated, but that's just because it hasn't, like, people haven't put the time into understanding it. It's so, I think it's the most direct, wonderful healer for pugs. Like, I think that Prez Evoker is probably one of the best pug healers, aside from Resto Shaman, which is even better, to be fair. Resto Shaman's better. But I do think that Prez is very, very, very good for pugs. Yeah, I mean, I'm a chronic alt. I have a very hard time staying on one character is the problem. I disagree with that because Resto Druid has effectively no DR and has a ramp healer, so if in a pug environment when people take a absolute metric ton of unexpected damage, you just can't keep up properly. Like, the problem is unexpected damage as a pug. Like this guy right now, for example. He has 3 bleed stacks. A Resto Druid is not saving that. Like, you could say, well, I could put the Life Bloom, I could do this, I could do... Like, you're not saving that. A Shadow Priest with 3 bleed stacks on top of that AoE, but my Prez Evoker, no problem. Because I have tools. I still, like... I mean, but you've already barked... Because you weren't expecting that damage as a Resto Druid. Yeah, so it's like Mistweaver has the same kind of problem, but the thing with Resto Druid is that you have infinite HPS. You have absolute infinite HPS as a... Oops, hold up. Like that unexpected damage right there, no problem. But if I was a Resto Druid and I had decided, for example, that I was just going to be like, oh, I'm doing damage because nobody will take damage here. That kick goes off, it's like, whoops, nothing I can do about it. Now, you have some options, but I feel like Resto Druid is actually an inflexible pug healer. Like, the only reason, by the way, the only reason that people think Resto Druid is a flexible pug healer is because they have spammable healing. That is it. The healing profile, aside from the fact that they have no cooldowns, kind of, they have some cooldowns, but they're just a spammable healer. That's the reason why. The actual way you play Resto Druid is complicated. It's got everything that defines a complicated spec. Not making fun of... No, I mean, like, Resto Druid is very good. It's absolutely not making fun of it, not flaming it at all. Oops. Yeah, when you can plan for the damage, sure. But oftentimes you can't plan for the damage, right? Do we have a B-Res? Ooh, hold up. I have cables, I think. I can get him. I should. Hold up. Where is he? He's over there. Hold up. Kind of needs to be healing here. I got him. He's in the bad. Oh. Scary, scary. Oh, nice, got it. You have to be proactive, but Resto Druid has to be way more proactive. Resto Druid has to be significantly more proactive than Prez. I'm not, by the way, saying that Prez is easy. I'm just saying that people think Resto Druid is easier than it is. My only critique here is that people have a misunderstanding of how easy Resto Druid is. People who say Resto Druid is easy is a weird take. Like, Resto Druid is very much not easy. Get mana real fast. All good. There is a build without cat weaving that you can do, but it's not as good as it used to be. External my tank. But so that's the thing. If you're like Resto Druid's easy, but I've been playing it for 20 years, it's like, oh, that's kind of a tough. That's a long time, right? Cool. How are you feeling today? Actually, really good. And the reason is, oh no, sorry, you were telling me about the history thing. The reason I'm feeling really good is because I'm very happy with the types of life decisions that I have made recently. I'm very... Oh, he's a survival hunter. I can't believe I'm sorry. I thought he was... I actually didn't realize he was survival this whole time. 1 second. Healing the tough paladin pull. Well... If... Zizu, did you just find my stream today? Because you probably won't know the backstory required for understanding this decision. Zizu, did you just find my stream today? Or how long have you known me? Last year when I started streaming, last year, right? Uh, the background of this is that I was married, and I'm a fall. Okay, okay, okay. The thing is, I didn't realize how tough it would be to try to learn how to let my guard down and trust people again. They couldn't watch. Oh no, no problem, no problem. Always just come hang out whenever you want to come hang out. But I actually did not anticipate how difficult it would be after all that happens to learn how to trust again. And I have had a lot of hardship with that recently. Like actively, I'm just like, I want to scream and run away, but I haven't let myself done that. That's the decision I'm most happy about right now. I don't like living out of fear. Like I'm not a person who doesn't do things because I'm afraid. But this one was powerful. Like I really was just sitting here and I was just like, man, it's really tough. Like I signed the contract for a house yesterday. There's a relationship. I got a crush on somebody. They got a crush on me. It's going really well, but it's scary. It's just scary to try to trust people again. Yeah, I was married for 5 years, and then she left at the end of last year, and that really hurt me. Like that. I think that sometimes I'm the type of person who's always okay, but I really wasn't okay. Like at the beginning of this year, it was really, really hard. I couldn't understand why. Like I didn't do anything wrong. There wasn't any big thing that happens. She wasn't very nice about it. She was pretty toxic about how it all went down. And I was just doing my best trying to, I wanted to ask why. And it was very sudden and it just really blindsided me. And the biggest thing is I didn't yeah, of course, I could talk about it. But to be honest, I still don't really know. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I still don't really have an answer. Like a year later, and I'm still just like, we were happy the vast majority of the time. Nothing major happened. One day she came home and she was just like, I'd like a divorce. And I was like, sorry, what now? And then we talked about it. And then 5 years later, sorry, not 5 years, 5 days later, I never saw her again. Yeah. I mean, like, I really was just like, sorry, what? Like, I was super, super, super surprised. I had no idea. Yeah, I really had no idea. Where is the house? It's pretty close by. It just so happens to be close by. It was not planned or anything like that, though. Maybe. Like, maybe, I don't have a good reason, so we can only speculate, to be honest. Well, look, because, like, so things work out the way they work out. Ultimately, I don't think we had a bad relationship, but at the same time, it's not like we had the most amazing chemistry, I suppose. We got married young. In hindsight, of course, you look at it and you're like, well, maybe a relationship should actually have these factors instead of those factors or whatever. But we can't know in the moment. What I can tell you is this. Right now, the type of relationship that I have had recently has really illuminated how kind of negative, not negative, but maybe lacking my marriage was. Like, the basis of my marriage was that I don't think we were super mutual with each other. I think that oftentimes, I think that there were some, I look back on it, of course, and I know this. I didn't know this at the time, but. So anyways, the decision, rather than getting into all of that, I will say this. I'm proud of myself for not being ruled by fear and moving forward anyways and saying, even though it's scary to try to trust again, it's the right decision. And that makes me happy because that is who I am as a person. And I'm honoring that by saying, I know it's scary, but it just so happens that I found somebody really, 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 really amazing. I wasn't expecting to. I didn't really plan to. But life was like, hey, look, man, you have been through enough. Don't be alone. Here's this really cool person. But I still had to have the courage to say, I've been hurt before, but I'm still going to say yes to this scenario that's coming my way. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Did I say that right? I've been playing Prez Evoker. It's a little bit more, it's a little nuanced as a healer. Also, I wish I had 4-set. 4-set, so I'm doing 1 million overall. Imagine I had 4-set. Dude, I would do so much damage. I would be doing like 2 million overall in this key. Does that kind of make sense? I'm saying that sometimes when we've been hurt, it's hard to move forward because human beings are just coded to not do that. Like, human beings are literally coded to say, hey, don't do the thing. Like, if your hand touches the fire, oh, don't touch the fire again, right? Like, that's what human beings are meant. Like, if you get hurt, we're coded to not want to go through that again. But sometimes we limit ourselves too much because of that pain. Yeah, and some people are just like, I'm going to touch the fire again, you know, and that's your decision. Basically, I'm trying to touch the fire again and saying, hey, look, at the end of the day, I don't want to prevent myself from ever saying love is not the answer. Human beings should be alone. Never fucking love again. Never trust anyone again. I have some friends who told me, hey, in the future, never put 100% into relationships because this is what happens. And it's just this, they were just like, hey, look, it is what it is. But never, ever, ever love 100% again. That's what people, I mean, that's like really genuine advice that people have given me. And I'm just like, I don't think that's true. Like, I don't think that's the right way to approach. I think that just sounds sad. Like, I would absolutely love to, do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't sit right with me. That, yeah, I feel like I agree with that you should go all in again. With the understanding that maybe it doesn't work, but it's still better to have loved and lost than never loved. Like, I still think that's, if you really believe that you should just never, ever love again, I feel like that's trauma. Like, that's just you being scared. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to be ruled by that. So truthfully, like, of all the things that I've had to confront recently and this whole year, that's the thing I'm most proud of. When you ask me how am I doing, that is what I am by far most proud of. It's just that. It's like, good for me for deciding not to be ruled by fear, etc., etc. Oh, this is going to go bad. Ooh. Prez Evoker, go burr. I should really gear my Prez. Prez is still so... I should gear my Prez, 100%. Maybe Zuzu. Maybe I gear my Prez after this. Like, actually play my Prez. Not just, like, kind of play it, but, like, actually full-on sit here, grind out all the crests before Turbo Boost, and just full-on play my Prez for, like, a whole week. It's such a good healer. Like, right now, actually, it's actually so good right now. But nobody's playing it. Well, I mean, there's a few people who are playing it. It's first of all, it's a giga fun healer. And it does, I mean, it's just solid. Very solid. It's not fair to realize what is the worst that could happen. I'm 31. I broke up with my 2 years ago. And we are so much better for each other. Yeah. So that's the thing, right, Haikyuu? But that's the thing. Right now, in this relationship, I'm like, holy shit. We're so much better for each other. I didn't know that. This is a really rough pull, by the way. But you know, you don't know until, you wouldn't know that until eventually you find that out. And I had no way of knowing. It's kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! To know which spell I should use. Yeah, so it's timing. A lot of it is timing, which can be hard for me with ping issues, but ultimately, I like Prez. It feels unstoppable. Like, it feels like you can just do anything so long as you play perfect. As long as you're playing really well, it feels like there's nothing that Prez can't do. The main thing that Prez can't do is get invited to groups because nobody wants to play with it. That is ultimately the problem with Preservation Evoker, is just that nobody wants to play with you. That's the only thing that Prez cannot do, is get invited into groups. It's true, and you know it's true. I mean... I mean, I feel like I've healed this pretty flawlessly. I'm like 696 unoptimized. I got this random Sunblood Amethyst trinket. I don't know what I'm just, I know how to play the healer, but like I don't have, by the way, I'm playing without, I have no tier set. You know that, right? Like imagine I had the new 4 set. That is such a good, and that 4 set is massive. Yeah, I mean, that 4 set is massive. Oh, by the way, official, you asked me a question earlier. No. In keys, you do not play Flame Shaper. Flame Shaper is a raid-only thing. I'm good, by the way. Yeah, Flame Shaper is a raid-only thing. Mm-hmm. So you don't play Flame Shaper in keys. You play, what's it called? Chrono Warden in keys and Flame Shaper in raid. You can also play Chrono Warden in raid, actually, if you really wanted to. I've always preferred Chrono Warden. I don't really like the way that Flame Shaper plays, personally speaking. Even when it was busted in Season 1, I would still top HPS as whatever, though. Silent Stormy. Wait, what did I miss? My house... Whoa, what the... Wait, hold up. Sorry, I just read that. Silent Stormy. Wait, hold on. I missed that. Sorry for not being here. No. Of course. You should be able to get back in short. My house... Oh, I got stunned. That's fine. Wait. What? Your house got... That... I feel like that's one of those things that happens, actually, but you only think it happens in the movies. Like, I've never... My house burnt down. Bad fire close to your house to spread to your house. Like a wildfire? Or, like, where do you... Like, in LA? Like, one of the wildfires? Or what happened? That's insane to hear. I was asleep thinking he had working smoke alarms. Whoa. Wow. Are you... And, I mean, I'm really sorry to hear that. I would say, are you okay? But that's really kind of a pointless question, isn't it? Like, obviously, no. Obviously not. Like, physically, hopefully. That is insane. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. Well, I mean, first of all, hi. You're welcome to hang out here for as long as you'd like, of course. You're more than welcome to hang out here for as long as you like, but that is a pretty insane story. All right. Yeah, it's true. Man, Zizu, did you see the comment above you? I've never actually had to deal with that. Like, I don't know. All right. When my friends are in the hospital, the best thing I think you can do, because, I mean, there's only so much you can do, right? You're probably waiting for medical care or whatever. Best thing you can do, by far, distract yourself. How can I distract you? All right. You tell me what to rant about, I'll rant. Perfect. Thank you for the key. GG's. Prez is amazing if you can play it. Too much comment. Don't know which comment I need to. Silent said his house. Ooh. Thank you. Oh, I thought for a second it was avoidance. That's okay. Still, nice gloves. That's 4 set when I can get it. I think that's what, legs, mythic legs, this, and chest piece on hero. So I need to loot shoulders or a headpiece, and then I get 4 set. Of course, yeah, Silent. Well, I mean, like I said, you're welcome to hang out here for as long as you want. I could tell you about this dog that I want to get, but I don't know who they are yet, where they are, or anything like that. Yeah. We can complain about the problems with World of Warcraft together. Zizu, where are you from, by the way? And also, hi Q. Thank you for sharing. I do think one of the things about life that I wish more people agreed with. I wish more people agreed with the fact that we should talk about things. Hey, TH, awesome tanking. Thank you for coming to help with the weekly key. I appreciate it. I never get to play with you, actually, TH. I wish more people just talked about things, like, openly and honestly, like, trauma, things like this, and relationships, and the things that we actually all deal with. The fact that... was an ad, I didn't hear anything. Oh, I meant, where are you from? I was asking. But I do wish that people talked about things more openly, because more people go through things than we realize. We're actually a lot more connected to each other than we know. We just don't openly talk about it. So, for example, everyone has had the issue in the morning, or rather the decision, where you basically just sit there and you go like this. Do I smell bad enough to have to shower, or can I just put on deodorant? It's a universal experience, but no one talks about it. It's something that everyone goes through. At some point, you have had this exact thought, but no one talks about it. And I am here to break the news, the ice. Let me see. Bro, what the fuck is this? That's insane. Silent, that is ridiculous. I'm looking at the photo that Silent just sent me. The answer for me is I always need a shower. GFO. GFO. I'm going to be real with you. That's why your IO is not as high as you want it to be. You got to be sweatier than that. You can't be clean and get IO at the same time. Your level of, your ability to sweat. I just kissed my microphone on accident. Your ability to sweat determines your IO score. You got to embrace the stank. That's true. You got to embrace the stank. Yeah, that was weird. I just kissed my microphone. That was a weird. I'm sorry about that. If you have the urge to use a deodorant, you have to shower. Nah, I feel like you got to let the natural musk shine. I feel like, you know, like deer are great. Everybody likes deer, but deer have that natural sort of musk. That's what you need. You need that. You're just like, it's very comforting. And if somebody genuinely likes you for you, then they will like you for your smell too. Kind of, maybe. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm like, on one hand, I think this is funny, but on the other hand, this is the most. This is like, it looks like it's AI. Can I show stream? Silent. Can I show stream? It looks like it's AI. I don't know who anybody knows where is Hungary. I know where Hungary is because actually you're the second person I've met from Hungary on stream, and also, I had a nanny from Hungary when I was younger. So I kind of know. All right, hold on. Let me show you, because this is never take things for granted. Look at this. This is insane. This is actually one of the most, like, I mean, I've seen photos before, but I mean, holy man. Wait. All right, let me not leak DMs. Look at this. Oh, it looks like it's photoshopped. That's Silent's house. Yeah. That's why I'm just sitting here like, whoa, what the hell? Yeah, look at this. This is the fire from far away. That is amazingly scary. Yeah, do not take things for granted, huh? It's a very good reminder not to take life for granted. That is wild. First of all, I'm glad you're okay. Like that, first and foremost, right? Life finds a way. I'm glad you're okay. Second of all, oh man. Yeah. How long did you have? Like how much time did you have? I should gear my prez. I'm going to get some sleep. Bye, Pound Cake. Glad I could raid with you. Enjoy your delicious food names. Whew, man. Scary, scary. All right, Prez Vault is done. The next thing I got to do is this follower dungeon real quick for rep. When I had woken up, probably like half the house. I think when the fire it said I would have had like 2 minutes. My shuffle's name is Waffle Cones. I like the food names. Oh, I did make a food section of Discord. Soap, you asked me to make it. You got to post something in there. You got to post something in the food section of Discord, man. It's up to you now to do this. Hey, Gfo. Actually, I mentioned it earlier. I played my warrior in a 16 just for fun. and I was talking about how similar it is to druid and how you can understand warrior if you understand guardian and how very similar they are at the moment. That was earlier today. I might make a video about it. Because they play almost identically at the moment. 2 minutes is insane. Whew. My parents, I remember when I was younger, my parents had, there was a massive earthquake, and my parents were in the center of the earthquake, by the way. Yeah? I saw the stream title and I was like, oh, I'm about to get school. Rogue is mangoes, DK is zucchini. Okay, I will say that French toast, thick waffles, pound cake, and waffle cones, those are absolutely better names than zucchini. Like, there's nothing wrong with zucchini except that it's an imposter of cucumbers. Never forget that when I first moved out and I got my own place when I was 17, one of the first things I did, because I used to like zucchini back in the day, and I went to the grocery store and I tried to get some zucchini. But then I tried to cook the zucchini. I tried to grill the zucchini on the stove. Yeah, never. So, okay. First time I ever lived alone, I wanted to make zucchini. And I remember it cooked really weird. I was trying to pan fry it, and I called my mom, and I was like, Mom, this doesn't look right. Can you take a look at it? So I sent her a photo, and she was like, oh, that's a cucumber. How was I supposed to know? I was a young solo guy. I had no one to help me. Why do they look so similar? I didn't know that zucchini and cucumbers are not the same thing. And no wonder it cooked weird on the stove. They look very similar. I didn't know. Yeah, I remember that. My mom was like, that's because it's not a zucchini. I was like, aha. I knew it. Right, now I'm going to chuckle myself to sleep. All right, have a good night. Oh, no, so you were telling me about history, and I got distracted because I was playing Prez, and there was other things going on. I still have this weird bias. Not to say that, did I just hearth myself back to exactly where I was? LOL. I still have a bias against, I still have a problem with the fact that I don't trust what's written in the history book. I don't trust what's written in there. You know what I mean? Because if I did really terrible things and then I wrote a book about my life, I would probably not include the terrible things, right? And I think that if you read that and you were like, oh, look, this is how you live, you would be misinformed. Just because that's like, it's a bias. It's not a complete knowledge, and I don't pretend to be an expert in any way, shape, or form, but I've always had a problem reading history books. And like, I wasn't there. How do I know? Follower dungeon for this, if anybody hasn't done it yet and you're still trying to farm out your rep, just so you know. Easy 1,500 rep per week. I'm almost there, so follower dungeon real fast. If anybody wants to do it as well, let me know. You just run through it super fast. We're so close to the augment ruin. Exactly. So I believe personally, what's up, French Toast? Good name. I believe that history is written from the point of the victor, and the problem is to the point where you can't trust it. Do you know what I mean? At 700 item level, should I farm +6 and then +10? No, I would just go straight to +10 if you're comfortable with it. That's the point. That's my job to find out. Fair enough. But how do you confirm it? I guess it doesn't. The truth is, can I tell you another perspective from this, though? It doesn't really matter if what's written is correct or not, because ultimately, the ultimate truth is that the lessons we can learn the source of those lessons shouldn't be the thing that determines whether or not we agree with it. The actual lesson should be the selling point. Do you know what I mean by that? So, for example, there's like the idea of like, oh, this was a really good quote. It was very inspirational. But you're like, who said it? And you're like, oh, it was this terrible dude. It's like, well, maybe you take it with a grain of salt. Maybe my follower dungeons just absolutely pull everything that they're not supposed to pull, but it's okay. But I think that, wow, can I complete this even if everyone else is just, yeah, I think it should be fine. They'll get ported in. Wait, why is this? Oh, it's not going well. They're having a hard time. My fault. They're not doing so hot. Wait, sorry. I'm laughing at the follower dungeon. They're not very good followers. But remember, when I finish this dungeon, I could be like, my followers were the most loyal, devout, strong, independent followers that I've ever had. Were said like that. Most often were never said. Inside, they'll keep going. All right. I do not miss this dungeon. Does anyone actually miss this dungeon? Not really, right? Well, how do you do that, Onos? Like what is the way that you confirm or deny whether something happened? I just feel like there's no. But also, to be fair, from the same perspective, I will say, I think we also, like I said, I think we over prioritize things that have to be verified. One of my biggest, genuinely biggest problems with science, because I'm you know me, I'm like super into health and fitness, and I've been studying how and why we get sick for a very long time. When I was younger, I used to depend so much on the studies. I needed something to say, it's been verified, it's been proven, this exercise is better than that one because we have a study that shows the end results are here. But as I got older, I started realizing the flaws with those studies because I started learning how those studies are conducted, why they're conducted, and the pitfalls with having to have verified information to prove something. Because so many times people would say, we know this works, but there's no study to back it up. And so there was a group of people who would say, we can't use that information. And there's another group of people that say, if 1,000 people do it and it works, we can't say it'll work 100% of the time, but just because there's no study for it, we can still pretty reliably say this is worth considering at the very least, right? And so I think that sometimes we get caught up in information instead of results, which is super weird because like there are some people who prioritize statistics more than they prioritize actual knowledge. A really good example of this is World of Warcraft, where people are like, it sims higher. But have you ever put it into practice? Because when you put it into practice, Tome sims higher. Like Tome with Light's Devotion sims higher because the sim is broken. You never actually thought about it and said, well, the sim assumes 100% uptime, and in a dungeon, we don't have 100% uptime. Keep in mind, there are still people who think that Tome of Light's Devotion is a good trinket for keys because when they sim it, it tells them it's high. Right? So I do think that when it comes to history, although I have a problem with being able to verify the information, it probably doesn't matter as much as I think it does. Because the idea that we can learn from history is valid regardless. Because I'm doing the follower dungeon real fast for the reputation. I'm not quite 18 reputation yet. I've been a little lazy with the rep grind. It's the 1,500 rep you can get from this, and then I'll be like 16. I'll be really close. Maybe like one more week. Close. I'm getting there. For the Eternal Augment Ruin. Oh, wait, that was the last one. Been a second. I do not miss this. I hope they never bring this dungeon back. Yeah. Right. Sometimes in a different way. However, rather than assume, and again, I think that... so my point exactly was to talk about that. But Onas, at the same time, do you agree that the lessons and the things that people can take from that are still valuable, even if it was confirmed that it wasn't true or that it was embellished? Because every story is embellished. And embellishments in history in real life are way more impactful than embellishments in World of Warcraft. As an example. Almost done. Let's see what reputation I actually am. Yeah, I'm 15 and a half, so this will get me to like 16 and a little bit. Don't worry, guys. I saw this pull on the MDI. You are right, though, Onus. Ultimately, I do think it's interesting. I would be curious to know, like, the process of, like, how you would go about finding that information. I find it interesting that there are so many things people agree on cross culture, even though those cultures are not near each other. Like, the people's depictions of dreams and, like, some things are similar across the world, which doesn't make sense because they had no communication, right? We have other tools like archaeology. But isn't like, I remember when I was growing up, they said the oldest human is like, what is it, 10,000 years old. I remember hearing this from an archaeologist, like, the oldest human is 10,000. And then it was like, actually, it's 50,000. They're like, but that's it. The oldest, like, human skeleton we can find. Before that, it was all Neanderthal or whatever it was. I don't know. And then, as I got older, it's actually 80,000. And now it's like 100,000. Or now it's like 200,000 or whatever. It's the same thing as nutritional research. When I was growing up, saturated fat was like the worst thing for you. I could not, if you were eating any sort of nutritional dietary fat in your diet, you were absolutely trolling yourself and you were just asking for heart disease. When I was growing up, this was true. Obviously, if you ate like eggs for breakfast, you were literally trolling. You should eat your Cinnamon Toast Crunch and orange juice. And now, as we're older, nutritional science says, actually, saturated fat is not bad for you at all. You should totally have eggs for breakfast. Actually, cook them in butter because it's better for your heart. But definitely don't ever have orange juice because orange juice has sugar in it. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch, those are empty calories. Whereas my team, it's not my team. They're NPCs. And I bet you 20 years from now, we'll say, actually, it's this in food that's a problem. And then 50 years from now, we'll be like, actually, it's this. Because when you study, and to be fair, this is to your point, when you study the history of nutritional science, you start to get a really weird picture of the fact that we basically know next to nothing. Not next to nothing, but we know much less than we think we know. You know? Hey, Aloha. So who knows what the right answer is, you know? Yeah, you think you know, but you don't. But that depends on how much you over-rely. It's kind of like people who don't think about their stats or their character in World of Warcraft, and all they do is wait for the sim to tell them what to do. Yeah, it's just this is the fastest way to do the weekly. That's why I'm doing it. So I can go out of this and then go turn this in for reputation. Exactly. Correct. Ooh, it's a little cold in here. Brr. Man, I'm almost at the reputation. I'm so close. This will actually take me quite close by. Wait. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, chilly. Chilly. Still no lid on the chug jug? Nope. Or maybe on the other hand, Onos, the right way to look at this is with absolute optimism and just say and wonder and be like, it's so amazingly cool that our technology develops so that we can learn more about history. Yeah? Like maybe that's a better way to look at it. Instead of with cynicism to have the mentality of like, how can we trust it? How could we know, et cetera, right? Maybe the right way to look at it is actually just like, how amazingly cool is it that we can continue to learn about our own history and update our information as we get better and better and better at understanding, you know? We are a race with amnesia. I kind of agree with that. I do. I feel like a balance of both is probably healthy. Yeah. Probably. Okay. Vault is full. We got a good vault here. I don't need to raid on the Guardian. Druid's pretty set. I got my reputation in. Next week we have 1,500 from the weekly quest. And then some like world quest plus the any world. So that'll be like one level off. Maybe it's 2 weeks away until I get the augment rune. 16 is close, man. 16 is close. Give me 1 second. Can I craft a 720 headpiece? Is that what we want? What do you want to do? 720 crests. You have 720 crests? You haven't spent any of them, Alan? Wait. Ooh, it got really cold in here. Whoa. Just turn off that fan too, actually. Super cold. Yep. I was so cold. Why did it actually get cold in here? Sometimes my AC feels like it works really well. And / or my body just, ooh, it's very nice now. Now it's nice and warm. Okay, options for vaults. One is that I kind of still want to experiment potentially with nether prism. I would be curious if I had nether prism, I would actually consider using nether prism. But I don't have nether prism. The other option is this. I got basically 2 options for vaults. I could go quickly look on the paladin and see if I can go grab a brand. But now I have Lumathar trinket on the shaman. He did 6 out of 8 heroic. That's good. My Presevoker should try to get Lumathar as well. Unfortunately, I bet you my Presevoker also wants Lumathar. My paladin needs a chance at boots. But I think I won't play the paladin as much. I think that basically my 2 tanks is... I'm only going to play 2 tanks. I won't have enough time to do the crest farm on everything. But he's not going to get a bunch of vault slots. He's going to get 1 vault slot. He has a full vault. This has a relatively full vault. Why her pants look like this, I don't know. It's not intentional, I swear. Kitty, the answer to your text is yeah, you can post that there. Go for it. Start the conversation off strong. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. If I'm going to make a food stuff section of Discord, you can absolutely post that. Of course you can. Who's my favorite scientist? Me. I like my perspective on things. I've grown to really respect and like my own perspective on things, actually. I feel like I have a weird brain where I can be both critical and creative, both optimistic and cynical, both naive and real. Like, I think that I've grown up to the extent where I'm actually able to consider things from multiple perspectives, and that makes me happy. That makes me proud to say that I can take a piece of information and use my own thoughts to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop, you know? I think that a lot of people carbon copy. I think a lot of people will go to Murloc IO Pudge and just say, this is what I should do, and that's it. I like to think about my own things. Like I was on my warrior earlier, and I was like, I want to try this talent. And people were like, you can't play that talent. It's a terrible talent. Why would you ever play that? I was like, because I want to try it. It's that simple. And I'll try it, and then I'll keep playing the warrior, and I'll decide on what I want to play. I do the same thing with bear. I do the same thing with all my characters. I'll try that. I'll try this trinket. I'll just try different things, the different embellishments. But that's because my perspective in WoW is not so different than my perspective in life, which is that I should find what works for me. If I time the key and I do well, then I'm happy. In terms of routing, I like to make my own routes because that is... I like to make my own path through the dungeon, just like I like to make my own path through life, if that makes sense. Does that kind of make sense? Did I say that right? I think so. Okay, so these 3 characters mostly have what they need from raid. I do think I would actually play my evoker. The question is whether or not I would find a raid to kill Lumathar really fast. Probably not. I'm excited I got this trinket here. This is the one I would play more. I made a food stuff. I got pressured into making it. I made a food stuff section of my Discord, and Kitty has started it with a 9-inch fried banana combo erotica that you can find in Bangkok's most popular mall, which is a true statement. Who's the most tankiest this season for raw tanky? Druid or warrior? Probably warrior, to be honest. Actually. Against most things, warrior or druid. 19 Dawnbreaker, holy. 18 Floodgate. I don't know if I have the 17 Flood. I could 18 Flood. I might need to farm a bit more though. Yeah, warrior is very just their health doesn't move against most things. Like actually though, like their health just straight up doesn't move. Wait, I should do the thing that just has this randomly come up if you ever wanted to throughout stream. I forgot. I'm trying to post to social media. I'm putting effort in now, man. I've been putting effort in. Let me check my TikTok. People like the TikToks. All right, let me see if I can find IO and the rest of Shaman. That'll be kind of fun. I wouldn't mind getting one more vault slot because I actually think I want to play this. No TikTok in your country. Wait, really? People actually follow. Oh, yeah. People use social media. They do actually use social media. 17 streets. Honestly, I don't know. My Shaman's good if they want me. You want me? I would like IO on the Shaman. I need a Priory in particular. I do think so, Alua. Yeah, I do think so. There's a 15 Priory right there. We could try it. Do I have one? Oh, I have 14. I'll do that. I need a Priory and an Ecodome for 15 Resil, and I have all the gear I need, basically, on the Shaman. Just farm out the rest of these crests, and then upgrade my chest piece, because that's mythic. Or could go take a nap. Ooh, wait a second. Nap sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, nap sounds pretty good. Yeah, hold on, wait a second. The more I'm considering this nap, the better I have an idea it sounds. Alright, I'm gonna go take a nap. I did all my vault stuff. I'm happy with it. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. Alright, let's see who's still on. Mr. Dalgroth. I don't mind raiding him again. Oh, Rain's on. Maybe MDI practice. I don't know how much longer he's going to be. Oh, he's doing keys right now. Let's go raid Rain. Happy to raid him back. Time for the old nappy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Social media is there if you want it. And I'll be back tomorrow. Vault opening days. Do. Off to Lara for you. See you tomorrow. Soap, the food section of Discord is live. You asked me for it. Kitty posted the first thing. She started it off strong. You gotta post the next thing, I suppose, when you're ready. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye. Bye. Back finally. Finally. Wait. Bye, YouTube.